All right, let's begin. Let's go. Hey, are you all right? Or did you fall? You're okay. There we go. Let's go. Nicely. Let's go to here. Let me do a quick test and let me say hello. See if it works on the YouTube. All right, hello YouTube people and hello Twitch people. Let me say hello to all the Twitch people because they are active and doing stuff. Hello Steve, congratulations on your first. Hello Black Roses. Hello Yayuri. Hello Autobotter. Welcome. And welcome Ars. How you doing? Hello Matthew. How you doing? Hello Silencer and Jay. And nobody. And forgive the Neanderthal. I think I got everyone. So hello Escape Dream. How you doing? The music. We can listen. I like me some stack. I'll play stack again. Oh, is this gonna? We can do that again. We can do. Also, how you doing, Cole? Welcome. How you doing? There we go. And no, that's not Venus. That's Bulge. Also, how you doing, Cersei? How you doing? Hello, Horror Loving. And yeah, let's go. Okay, let's do Fanatics Fan Club before the paint. Yeah, also, how you doing, Cole? Welcome. I forget if I gave you a proper hello, but we can get that. We can get that taken care of. So yeah, this is my wonderful snake nanner. She is big, cute. She's enjoying her new water dish. Her new water dish is so fucking huge that she cannot knock it over. Unlike her other one, which she would constantly dunk forever. She would just dunk it constantly, and it made me sad because it just made her cage. I mean, her bedding's pretty absorbent, but like, you don't want to flood that shit with water. Oh shit! Oh, you're going. Oh, you're going for it. Are you going for it? Is it? Are you going higher? Is three at horror? Is that it? It's everyone's favorite friend Noodles. If you do not know, once again, this is my wonderful Noodle. Love her. She's very, very cute. Yeah, she's look how cute she is. It's like I mind you, three's max. There we go. That's good. I just want to make sure I did not leave you hanging. So I'm gonna activate the little updoot. Do. Like I know I'm a guy that likes horrible little critters, but I don't know. I think she's just look how cute she is. I could not imagine being scared by her. Also, just because she's timid as shit. Snakes are very, very timid. But I'll tell you doing, bitter fellow. Welcome. Hello, Manuel. Yeah, new semester time. Let's go. Hell yeah. So Yuri one. Welcome to the freshman rank. And horror loving. Enjoy the junior rank. Goddamn. Brain immediately shutting down. I people have asked about a snake camera, and the thing is, it would be really bad, honestly. She mostly just sits there, sleeping around this time, or oh shit, we going for it. We're at junior. Manuel has been sitting on the nuclear option. All right. We've got our second senior. Let's go. I can at least put you in the 4+. You're definitely senior. It's mostly you're gonna claim presidency. It's by what lead? We're oh my god, 60,000 points. Holy shit. Let's fucking go. Seems to have stopped. I'm gonna hit the funky little update button. Hot damn. All right, so I forgot to say who was the rankings earlier, but Manuel of Arms has now claimed immediately presidency, followed by Moss Dragon. And oh shit. There we go. Okay, Matthew's going up to junior. Let's go. To send you outside. No one's gonna send me outside. Listen, my redeems are far too spicy for me to enjoy the bitter sting of the outdoors. Get you up one. Just wait. I know it's gonna happen. Eventually it will, and it's effectively because like it's a bit stronger than just like in the stream. It's like I basically need to take like a week off so I can go to a little park or something like that and take a little photo. Love Kit Bash. No, I think that's fair. I think the mediums are different. So let's go back to mini painting. There we go. Yeah, we get the spin. I think it's like because like movies have like a different sort of tension and vibe. Like hold on, what's I don't have I clean my desk so I'm less filled with hideous critters. But like these guys would be real fucked up to see. They're just bloated and covered in like lash whelps and they'd be like moaning and sad. But yeah, they're like, it's fun. There's a little mini. It's fun to do that. Let's see, what did you send? None. We got a lot of early stuff going on, so I might have missed a message, Gomen. All right, let's get cracking on these bad boys. Let's get cracking on these bad boys. These are going to be for Trench Crusade. These are going to be wretches, which are humans. Yeah, no, like listen, they got like deep thongs, so they're not naked. Technically, these are above the board. I also think a lot of Twitch's nudity thing is like more about like how likely is someone to jerk it to this. I'm gonna be honest, if you're able to jerk it to these two guys, I don't think I could stop you from jerking it to anything. So it might as well happen. It's like what am I gonna do? What power do I have to someone who could jerk it to these things? Like I physically, mentally, spiritually, the only one who could stop you is God and the fear of not moving past the pearly gates. Sculpt some head. They got bags on their heads. It's kind of hard to see because they haven't been painted yet. I'm gonna start with the skin. I'm gonna do my usual. I'm gonna do 3 dots of Griffin Claw and 1 dot of Sword Hilt Burgundy from Two Thin Coats. There we go. All right, let's get going. The contrarian. It's like oh, fine, okay, whatever. Oh, you've forced my hand. And my hand, I mean actually my hand. Anyway, yeah, let's start with the skin. I cleaned up my desk today, and I found the head. I found the missing head to my Inferno Squad lieutenant. So yay, there we go. Or dear, that's fair. To be fair, it seems like even more so than most other war bands. Basically, most of Chaos really hates Emperor's Children. Yeah, they got little stumps. These models are from Bestiarum Miniatures, Bestiarum, Bestiarum. They're from the set called the Court of Balthazar, which is the premise of that little set is that there's a demon in the middle of like a kind of like desert oasis trading thing. It's imagine like if in like a fantasy world, like not like a 40k fantasy, like one that's like closer to Warhammer fantasy, that imagine if Slaanesh owned a thriving trade port. Like you're generally safe there. The quality of life isn't too bad for a lot of people. But the thing is, it is just full of just like decadence and perversion. And like if you want to join this guy's like real, like if you want to be part of the like the real people, you gotta sacrifice some shit. Well, the thing is, like, they're not horny. Like, I know Slaanesh is like the haha horny thing. Space Marines don't fuck. Like, they honestly don't. Outside of like I think the only reason why Space Wolves get a pass is because people don't like the idea of their Vikings not be able to fuck. Oh shit, we got ads. Oh, there we go. Hold on, because I will repeat. And all right, we're back. We're back from ads. We're back from ads. I think we're back from ads. Welcome back, everybody. There we go. But yeah, no, they don't fuck. They're not horny. Space Marines do not feel, for the most part, really any sexual desire. I think even technically I would almost argue Space Wolves don't as well, but like it's just, you know, people don't like the idea that their Vikings don't want to fuck. I mean, Robo Girly Man fucking is just memes. He had a non-hostile interaction with one Eldar woman, and then people just make shipping fan art. No, like the big thing is like honestly, Emperor's Children are more like Cenobites from like Hellraiser. They want that like infinite realm of pain. They want all sensations exaggerated. Like pain and pleasure is now mixed. Like they're also, how you doing, Blanc? How you doing, Nitrous? Yeah, exactly. He just respects her because she did him a solid, and it's not like a horrible thing. Also, Agent Argent Umone. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. I'm sure your name is just in all lowercase is gonna be hard to see. That's not Dr. Anime. Welcome. Everything. Yeah, they want everything crazy. Well, salamanders, they like their families, but that doesn't mean they could really fuck. Like, there's a lot of time. I mean, once again, I don't know if like the Night Lords are the best example of like this kind of thing, but they basically just like they don't give a shit. Like fucking and having families, they consider that like lesser things to like biological beings that care about dying. And like if you are the soldier of the God Emperor Mankind or a warrior for chaos, like the idea of just sitting down and just like grunting for 10 minutes and then making a thing. Oh yeah, Trench Crusade do be fucking rad, yo. I'm excited. I got the other guy I don't have with me right now. There we go. Tell me about a book though. 100%, 100%. What's that? Must be changed to drug. I can see something like that work. I can see. I don't know. There is a weird thing in my brain that's like usually whenever someone does Chaos Corrupted Sisters of Battle, it is weirdly always fucking Slanesh for some reason. It's always Slanesh, and I wonder why. I know why. But honestly, give me more Korn and Nurgle. Actually, even some Zinch ones would be kind of cool. Oh yeah, no, Guardsmen do be fucking. But yeah, no, not really Space Marines. No, so I wouldn't do the thing that like they're horny all the time. They're not. They're horrible. They're horrible things. It's like I think just below Drukhari, I would not want to get captured by Emperor's Children. It's really you're doing drug. Okay, that's fair. It's just more that I'm used to that stereotype that like I decided to make them follow Slanesh. Also, they're all wearing bikinis for some reason. Huh, big weird, big surprise. That's what you doing me now. Ooh, oh god, fuck yeah, let's go. I did go to the game store today. And I was potentially gonna play Turnip. It just didn't work out. I did play Relic Blade though, which it was a very strong showing for my Relic Blade crew. Kind of clogged. Not good. How you doing, Dosing? How you doing? Welcome. Let's see, Kai was so good at treating his men that he had to discipline them for fun. Yeah, I mean that sounds about, from what I understand about that book series, that sounds about right. I do want to read those. So I initially was saying that I was going to go immediately after the Night Lord's trilogy to Betrayer, and I was like, you know what, I feel like a bit of a change of pace, so I have instead decided to do Infinite and the Divine. I am doing it Infinite the Divine, and I got not super far in. Oh, I did a wrong color mix. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I can still use this though. I could use this. This is. I was like, this was really dark for some reason. It's been really good so far. It has been good so far. I've basically got to the point where they did like the little court case. Oh, I'll just paint you over there. Red effects say, ooh, yeah. Some of the higher end Tyranid stuff is kind of like, oh, okay, they're doing some stuff. Like showing some stuff. No, wait, no, Tau aren't sterilized. I think you have some weird implication. Like, okay, it's 40k. Memes are rampant. It's really hard to figure out what's going on. Tau aren't sterilized, like especially like so main Tau aren't. Supposedly, like the implication with that, where that kind of thought process comes from, is the idea that the Gwevessa, which are like the human auxiliaries that kind of decide to willingly join the greater good, might be getting sterilized. How you doing, Meister Miller? How you doing, Billy? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, it's so there's like a lot of like subtle like pheromone manipulation and like societal like horrible caste structures and stuff like that. But no, they're not just sterilizing everyone. Let me get a drink. Yeah, I would honestly definitely verify a lot of things too before getting like super like, oh yeah, this is okay, that was just one video game then. Stretch. But even then, that's just a very, very small segment. Very, very small segment. How you doing, Meister Miller? How you doing? If it's kind of a bridge to sell you. Yeah, because like Dawn of War is also like, you know, it's a video, like when it comes to Dawn of War canon, Games Workshop is like, oh yeah, some of this made it in. Like Blood Ravens are treated as a real chapter, but a lot of it, like, they don't give a shit. How you doing, great? Do I do commission painting? God, no. I'm not a. I think the idea is neat, but every time I don't even have enough time to paint my own minis, and I've seen the burnout that happens for people who are not like. I think there are people that like doing commission painting; they're fully gung ho for the idea. I am not. I am absolutely not, and I know that would cause me to implode. So I will not. I would need like either a ludicrous amount of money, like life-changing money, or I would need like a really good charity cause. That's basically about it. Oh, okay. I move these around. Yeah, they're like, yeah, once again, too, if you go by the canon of that game, they have relics they should not be having. overdrive. Oh yeah, but that's kind of the cool thing about the Horus Heresy demons is the idea that you can like there are official there's a couple demons you can buy that are Horus Heresy branded. Don't. They're expensive and some of them are kind of jank. I like Korux Everblight, the big chunky Nurgle demon thing. I love him. I love him to pieces, but he's still effectively like $100 for a demon prince. That's kind of like a lumpy toad man. I think at that price, I don't think he's worth it. And there's like a couple of demon brutes you can get, which are like demon brutes in Horus Heresy. If you go by the site, is the most generic. I made even like bloodletters are not the most original looking demons ever. What are they? They're little devils. Whoa! But yeah, basically the Horus Heresy like demon brutes are functionally the same thing, but they're like $30 a pop and you buy them in sets of 3. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. If you're even going to buy expensive Horus Heresy shit, I beg you to buy literally anything else. Yeah, I mean, Granite Klingons is expensive, but at least like for the same price of those shitty brutes, you could get a Great Uncling one. And they're at least like a big fun model that has like unique rules and looks good and you could use for basically everything. One Bite of Blood Ravens and Stormstone. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's see, there you go. So this is an alternate ending. But yeah. Here we go. Stormfiend. Oh yeah, you can totally do that. I actually really like the Aetheric Dominions as well. So in Horus Heresy, the game, because demons aren't really well known, they're just kind of listed by like what kind of the effects the warp has on them, which is really, really fun. Mr. Rada goes, hey, I saw that. Look pretty nice. I need to work on my Great Kling one. It's forever like a thing I need to do, but it's also kind of lower on my project list because I have to really sit down and sand that motherfucker. Oh, 100%. I would not even bother with Horus Heresy if it wasn't for 3D printing. Most people don't give a shit, from what I understand, because you can't even buy the official models. A lot of official models are out of stock. If I, for some reason, decided to spend $115 and like, because like, you know what? I think someday I will paint Erebus. I do think Erebus will be a thing I will paint one of these days. I can't buy Erebus. He's just not available. When will Erebus be back in stock? Who fucking knows? Yeah, the Great Kling one. I started one like 2 years ago, and it turns out that smoothing things down is really fucking hard. I totally overestimated my sculpting ability with that. So I'm gonna have to like really, really go back at some point and try to figure out how to unfuck that project. It'll happen at some point. Fix the damn door. So it'll never then. It'll never come back in stock. This is fucked up. Sadness, agony even. They can just paint and stomp as well. Yeah, I figured these guys would be a good for. I also have no idea if I'll get them done, but like these guys would be good for a 2-hour stream because you know what are they? Flesh. It's just a shitload of flesh. It's just naked, like flopping flesh everywhere. But yeah, no, the Great Kling was a very, very, very pretty model. I definitely agree on that. I 100% agree on that. But yeah, getting one of the Primarchs would also be a good idea, honestly. Like, the Primarch series looks pretty nice. They're all very good showpiece models. They are pretty well detailed. You just try like, yeah, we got them toe beans. And by beans, I mean stomps, but you know, same dealio. But like, it's like those would be nice centerpiece. Like, if you like a Primarch, you could just get the Horus Heresy one. Make that your like, I'm gonna paint it real careful project. And just like, I think that's a good use for that, but like, I'm happy that they finally decided to release the kit for the fucking melee weapons that, you know, everybody really, really needed forever. They finally got the melee weapons to be real. However, they're still gonna be like $40 for 10 chainswords. That's a lot. I just 3D printed some chainswords. Had to run demons as aliens. I mean, you could do that. I mean, you could basically just say like, yo, aliens are kind of a rough spot because there were aliens and like compliances with alien planets and stuff like that. Some people just don't like aliens at all being in there. However, if you do are interested in that and your group is cool for it, check I believe it's like the Australian Horus Heresy community has codices for various like 40k stuff, because Horus Heresy currently is a modified version of 7th edition 40k. So it's not quite 1-to-1. Some of the universal special rules got tweaked. You could basically do that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, orcs are common enough. Eldar, I think even like a couple of Necrons and Tyranids if you're feeling particularly spicy. I wouldn't put like Tau in there. Tau in there would be kind of weird, but like, it's also one of those things. If your group doesn't give a shit, I cannot imagine giving a shit. Yeah. God, Trazyn is fun. So far in Event Divine, it's fun because Trazyn and Orkin are both very intelligent and have like plans within plans, and they can slow down time so they could super think and like plan things to like the molecular level. And then also in the fucking court case though, they're both fucking morons. Like morons, I mean like they're not unintelligent, but like they kind of do that thing to like, aha, this guy only got this because he let a planet die. And they're like, how did you know that? I used my divination. And they're like, wait a minute. If you divined him waiting for this planet to die and not telling anyone, and that's a big deal, why didn't you tell anyone that the planet was going to die? And then Orcus is like, don't worry about it. Oh, hella childish. It's really fun. I can see why it's like, it's run pretty seriously. Like, their arguments and stuff are legitimate, serious. Like, it's not super goofy. But there is like a humor that kind of fits in universe that I dig with them. So if you play Orcs in Horus Heresy, it's very unofficial. Like I said, there's basically like fan rules. The community for Horus Heresy is pretty strong. So like there's like basically most things have like some fan rules behind them if you need extra stuff. But as usual, you gotta ask your local group. Oh yeah, there's hella old Space Marines. Yeah, I don't remember how old the Tau Empire is, but it's like a couple thousand years, not too much. Yeah, exactly. It was even more like the council is like, hey, if you know he cheated, motherfucker, why didn't you warn us about this calamity? God damn it. Necrons are fun. It's kind of neat too because this is my first. Also, how you doing, son? Welcome. How you doing? This is also like, oh man. I'm trying to find like a good way to put this light so I can read chat. For some reason today that feels like the light is like extra in the way. I'll deal with it later. It'll be fine. Meant to be exactly. It's like admitting to using steroids because only a guy with steroids could beat the other dude. It's very, very fun. It's very, very fun. But what's it called? Like it's been a fun book so far. I can understand why it's pretty heavily rated. I have not gotten particularly far into it. Like maybe like an hour. No, not an hour. I don't know. A couple. Like maybe like 3 hours maybe. I still have quite a long ways to go. Getting the wooden socks. This guy's supposed to be functionally equipped with a trench, what's it called? A trench club, which I'm just imagining these stocks are just going to be their trench club. These Wretched are just going to hit shit with stocks and hope for the best. Like, they're not having a good time. Let's see. Has to make animes. What? On that. On that. Oh yeah, they can headbutt too. They can headbutt too. Yeah. They're with their funky leather gimp masks. These are very fun models. Like, so initially they're supposed to be dudes who are holding a, they're supposed to be dudes who are holding onto like a big palanquin kind of thing. But I was like, it'd be fun if I basically just clip them off and then I like snip the edges. So the edges are a little rough, but that's fine. That's not the biggest deal. But yeah, this brush has got its destroyed. Very sad. This is like a kind of utility brush I've been using a bunch just because it's very convenient. I might have to regulate this one because I think it got a little bit of glue on the tip and just up. I guess that's just going into the fucked up brush pile. This is the. I need like a. I should use my. I also have that like big brain issue where it's like I get nice brushes so I could paint better with like smoother lines. This is a Winsor & Newton. This is a pretty solid brush brand. Why do I not use it very often? Because like what if I fuck it up? I'm like, yeah, no shit. It's a brush, use it. It's just that like same logic that makes me hoard items in like JRPGs and other nonsense. What if I need this for a project that I like really need it? Or like what if it stops working and then what do I do? I'll just get another one. You could order more brushes. It's not that big of a deal. Like Winsor & Newtons are nice brushes. I can take care of them, and hopefully it will last me a time. But brushes do expire at the end of it. It's been fun too, though. I've been talking about like brushes and other stuff. There's another VTuber I know who's like, yo, I would like to get into painting minis. I've been helping them out. It's been pretty fun. Yeah, the eternal struggle is real. Like it's like I forgot how nice this brush is. It actually is like pretty good. Sticks to a point. It's nice. I should be using this more. Build Purdy brush. Which one? Wait, Purdy brushes. Oh, okay, yeah. Some older types of brushes do. Like I still really like this brush. This is my oldest brush that's still in use. I got that one prior to becoming a VTuber. It initially had a much sharper point, but for reasons, I think I've that was sort of before I learned that you could like strip paint from brushes with isopropyl alcohol. Like I knew you could do that with minis, but I never considered doing it with brushes. So I was just like, okay, this tip is gone forever. So I just decided just to kind of clip it so it's more of like a flat kind of utility brush. I still use it. And every time it gets gummed up, I just kind of like run it through some isopropyl alcohol and it's good as new. That's from Redgrass Games. I only got them because they're at my local store. I've actually not ordered anything from them elsewhere. They do like a kind of like a bunch of like higher end stuff. Like they have like supposedly really, really banging wet palettes and other accoutrements. Stuff that seems pretty solid. Stuff that seems pretty nice, but like it's like I don't know. I don't have a strong urge to order a lot of their stuff, but like I don't know. I should really maybe consider getting some more brushes from them. It's not because I do. I unironically do. It's like I don't know. It could be a secret pun. How you doing, Robert? Yeah, we are. These are from the Court of Balthazar set. They are going to be Wretched for Trench Crusade. In the context of the game, these are going to be human worshippers that my court warband can whip, so that way you can get delicious blood, so you can use the power of your blood rituals. Because otherwise, you can absorb blood from your enemy units, but by doing so, you effectively heal them to cast spells, which isn't ideal. But like, if like you have like a weak unit that's really beat up of theirs, and you want to really fuck up a strong unit, it could be viable to kind of do some blood movement. Hello, Theo. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing, Theo? How you two nerds doing? What were you up to? Oh yeah, how's the Pathfinder been going? For everyone who might not know me, I am Halbernath the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety, and today I am painting some models for Trench Crusade because I think I've basically been doing nothing. Technically, I did turn up yesterday, but like, I'm trying to mix it up. I'm trying to mix up some more games. This is also like not planned with the new category, but it's like, hey, there we go. I can do it in the model category. It's pretty great. You made a boo-boo. Ah, there we go. Oh god. Oh yeah, because like Kingmaker is one of those games where it's like if you get like fucked out of an encounter, like if you're just hosed. Do the building. That's a bummer. Like, do you think like you could use like a save state editor and totally like not? I mean, I know that's kind of cheating, but it's like, is it worth grinding the entire game again? Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It is all good. It's a chill Sunday night mini painting stream. I be doing the paints. We're all getting relaxed, easing into the weekday that will be coming soon. I have to touch that later, but it's good. This is a good amount. There we go. It's from the very start of the game. Oh, that's a fucking bummer then. Well, I just mean like if it's like a character option you fucked up on. I don't know. I guess I don't know exactly the level of fuckery going on, but that still sucks. That does sound fucking brutal. It's Pathfinder. I think if you're going for a Pathfinder video game, it's one of those things. It's like, does that state suck? Yeah, I think you kind of know. You kind of know it's a potential option. I mean, some of those like kind of more classic CRPGs can be real brutal that way. Like I feel like with Rogue Trader, it was hard, but I didn't feel like I had enough chance to like really like make a truly dogshit build. You can absolutely make truly dogshit build Pathfinder. I'm not saying that Theo's was. I'm just saying that like. That level of just like, oh yeah, you could just like fuck things over really, really early on. Kingdom roll. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're basically your kingdom's roll. Oh, yeah, okay, okay, I know what's going on then. Oh, okay. I thought you were caught in like an unwinnable fight, so yeah, no, you're just saying that there's like a I've actually played Kingmaker in person. It wasn't exactly the it was not the exact like setting, but it was using the Kingmaker rules back when they kind of released those separately. It was pretty fun. I ran a game where the idea that the PCs were like given 3 PCs were given a plot of land in the middle of like the frozen hellscape north of my my group's homebrew setting, and they were like, okay, you have nothing else going on in your life. You're all basically broke except for this. Only 3 people. Oh, okay. So like if you shoo 2 of them off, you just don't have a counselor, and then your kingdom's fucked. Tragic. God, that was a very fun campaign, though. It's like it's interesting because like you can kind of run it like Hexmax style to like go explore other territories and stuff like that. Um, I remember at one point one of the players had like a really bad issue. Like you're just like a random events table, and one of the things they rolled was a drug den, which you'd be like, oh, okay, that's whatever. But the drug dens like tend to siphon a lot of resources and also create unrest because you know they're not great to have in your civilization. So my group was like, okay, we'll try to get rid of it this time. And they failed. And I think the drug den lasted straight up for like 3 months of in-game time because it runs on like a monthly cycle. They could not break the drug den. And what was fucking worse is that eventually it rolled so bad. They rolled so bad that a second one spread up. And it was not great, yeah. Yeah, like all these opium dens were fine, but now everyone's like real sleepy for some reason. It's weird. Story stuff happening to Thursday Princess. Oh. I mean, to be fair, Lamashtu would make sense for someone to kill because she's effectively like the Pathfinder, like demon goddess of like beasts and mutation and not having a good time. So like 9, it would be a logical thing to take her out behind the shed, especially if you're playing like a good character. But But yeah, eventually one of the players like did a d20 roll to try to get rid of the drug den, and he kind of like stumbled it, and it rolled, and it was a 2. He needed like a 3 to like bust out, and he's like, hey, how, listen, it got cocked. And like I was willing to effectively give him a free reroll. I was like, yeah, it's fine, bud. You can reroll. That's not big. Not like a A. I'm not like a vindictive DM, and B. I was like I could tell this was inflicting big pain, so it's like let's see if you can roll your way out of this. Re-rolls it, proceeds to roll 1, and then we went on a smoke break. I wasn't smoking, but he did, and like a couple of other people did. How you doing, Spork? How you doing? Welcome. It's opium up everywhere. Exactly. I mean that's one of your usual jokes, but also real, very real here. So eventually got to the point where mechanically they could not break their way out of the opium. Like, if they just tried to use the rules of Kingmaker. So I basically had an adventure. Like, they had to go... They had to forsake doing governmental ways to get rid of the opium den. And realize that the only way they could bust it down is to murder Hobo. So they did. They're like, listen, okay. We may be the rulers of this little patch of land. But, we're gonna have to kill you now. Drug den people. To be leopard. No, honestly, there's not enough thong material to even do leopard pret. That would be kind of fun, but like, no, he's got like the faintest of ass crack, and he's got some like bands. So we're not. I'm probably just gonna be like pretty straightforward and keep them this sort of gray. I think that'd be a solid bit. So I'm gonna actually right now I'm just gonna paint the gray, and I'll probably come back with a second layer of the pink because I'm gonna have to clean some things up. I have to clean a couple little things up, but not too much. There we go. Shit, I hate that. But you know, I hate every bit of that sentence. I do not like that. Also, apparently, like this guy's finger just got fucked up. I don't know if it's like during the support removal, but he's just gonna have broken hands. I mean, yeah, that's not that out of the ordinary for like a setup like this. Yeah, or horrible slave thongs. Barely shitted in. The most tragic story that you can tell in a very short... I like how he's like so fat that it actually just eventually gets absorbed into the floor. Which to me, I don't know if this is better or worse. In the same set, there are like typical kind of like these are like slaves with like big fans and like bowls of fruit and stuff like that, because Balthazar is like a really decadent demon, and those guys have their skin removed. They're totally flensed. So I don't know if being a weird blubber gimp is a better or worse fate. How you doing, Charlie? How you doing? I also did not say hello properly. It is told you. God, oh god, we're thinking that the singer of that I think did like is doing like, I don't want to say what she is. She's doing very well for herself. It's just funny thinking about like, oh god, I remember the video where she does the fucking furry wrap thing. Which I don't know if everyone should look that up. It's not it's pain, agony even. Yep, more like a lot of it. I figured it was like, this is why I'm just kind of hitting these paints in disorder. I think it'd be legit. Oh, these guys. Oh, I can tell you exactly the role for these guys. They suck. Like, they're just objectively really, really bad in terms of combat. They don't really have any special abilities. Their main, oh, there we go. Bots are fucking cracking down. Let's go. The idea is that in Trench Crusade, for the army these guys go in, you basically only have demons. And you can't use blood tokens from demons for your obscene ritual. So you bring a bunch of, like, human chaff. And you can give certain dudes weapons that are straight up just torture implements. They don't do a lot of damage, but when used on friendly people, or like I don't even think it's friendly people, that they generate extra blood tokens when you hit something. It doesn't have a chance to kill them. It just generates blood tokens. So, yeah, Sari, once again, fucking MVP. But yeah, here I can show you. This guy's not ready yet. But like, this is like the next highest tier up in the army. So the idea, it's like, this guy's gonna be like, here, let me demonstrate. He's gonna bleed a lot. And then I do have a sorcerer done for this army. I mean, it's not done as in it's been assembled. I need to like clean it up. This is going to be the sorcerer, which is this like really cool model from Tailkeeper, I think. I need to double check. It is a horrible like beastmen demon hybrid bug thing, which is a really good sorcerer. And this is going to use it to cast spells. Yay! It's a cycle of pain. Cycle of pain, which is what. Oh god, my Relic Blade army's real. So speaking about cycles of pain, so I've been playing Relic Blade a lot. I read Relic Blade today. Let me explain how my Relic Blade army works. That's how you do enjoy it. Not yet. It's the greatest combo of all time. So let me explain. You don't have to know Relic Blade rules to know how this works, because it's just fun. This is a bone golem. It's a big, horrible construct that is powered by health. It does not activate or even like have any health unless you give it health from your own dudes. But with a wizard that has to cast the spell to siphon health from your own units to power the bone golem. Now, this drains health from your dudes and gets close to killing them. Your average dude will have like 4 health. This thing needs 4 health total. So you're like, okay, bone golem's pretty strong, but it's pretty cheap. How do you keep it well stocked with food, with health? This pig, which is the vermin mouth, that summons rats. Vermin mouth can summon rats. It can also eat rats. So the cycle is rip health from the vermin mouth, loop the pig, put the health into the bone golem, and then have the pig summon a rat which he eats. And that it's a very fun cycle. It makes it really resilient. That's what I did today. The opponent, honestly, it was really, really tight. I was it's a pure checkers level brain. I don't think it's that hard to do. Honestly, Relic Blade is a really cool game. One of these days I should really do like a how-to Relic Blade, because it's pretty easy to get into and it's pretty cheap, and I do enjoy it. There's been like one of the players at the store is really, really into it. How you doing, dragging me out? Yay, hello. I'm Halbernaut the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Scave variety. I also do Turnip 28. I also do Trench Crusade. These guys are going to be Wretched. For proof of my Trench Crusade, check it out. I got the Trench Crusade team gave me a Pit Locust to paint, and he's a really, really nice model. Really, really nice model. How you doing? I'm currently working a little bit on a court warband. They also apparently straight up released demo list recently. I was surprised by like they now have like little pre-built armies that you can use for like demo games. I've been wanting to build some of those. Like, I thought the idea was cool, but I was like, I should do that, but I never did. And then they did it, which is great. He did turn out pretty rad. I've been big happy about him. I'll say you did in PC. How you doing? It is in the Trench Crusade Discord. Yeah, I can also post it in mine just to have a. I need a poster. It's effectively just a singular PDF. It's like beginner list. Yeah, I think it's just because I do mini painting on stream, and I did like. To be fair, what happened to us was just like, hey, check this out. Check out these test prints. I'm like, I cannot wait to paint the Pit Locust, and they're like, you just want to do it? Because I guess otherwise you would just basically like throw the test print out. So there's no reason not to. Very nice dude, honestly. Very very nice dude. Made the other model. These guys are made by Bestiarum. Unless you mean the Relic Blade stuff, which I can really do that. Yeah. To be fair, they got more ass. Like these guys got more ass than like most Games Workshop models who have a tragic amount of dump. They have nothing going on. They have absolutely fucking nothing. Fine, but it's just funny looking at like a fucking Blight King and you just see just like Hank Hill ass. You're a bloated like corpse filled with just like pus. I mean, not corpse, but like, you know, you're a person filled with disease and chaos, and then everything is just swollen and bulbous except for ass. Except hungry, but yeah, exactly. But yeah, if like these are made by Bestiarum. The other guys are kind of from a wide variety. The ones I showed earlier. One of them is from Blightbones, like the wizard who does really cool, like spooky undead stuff. Blightbones does some good shit. They are on Cult 3D. Then the pig is from Warp Miniatures, and I do not remember who the bone construct is from. Because I think I literally just went to my mini factory. I'm like, bone construct look. They do have official models for Relic Blade, but they're kind of sold out a lot, and I like using my own STLs. For the most part, I didn't need to acquire any more STLs. You just need to buy like the PDF that has all the cards you need to. That game is basically good to go. Basically good to go. Relic Blade's fun. Relic Blade's fun. I'm very happy that like the group I'm in is really interested in trying out like all kinds of cool new war games. Like they're like one of the guys was like, "Yo, I found this game which is like a French, kind of like a atomic era pirates, like space piracy game, like kind of like ray gun gothic stuff where it's just like everyone's got like big bubble spacesuits and whatnot, which is an aesthetic I enjoy very greatly. But the idea is that like it's like 12mm, and that you're all like playing little crew on a ship that you're trying to board a enemy vessel, and I think the enemy vessel is NPC powered, so it's effectively like a co-op sort of miniatures game. It seems neat. The guy's apparently printing out the stuff to play it because it was just part of like a STL kit. So I love that. I love that I can play games. It's neat. So much to redo on this guy. I think these little straps are probably gonna be where like most of the detailing is gonna be at, which to be fair. Otherwise, he's just mostly thick rolls of fat, which is not the worst. But yeah, I'm just kind of doing that. I'm also gonna have to get the metal. Do I do kit bashing? I do. I got some examples. Oh, I got a couple examples. Here are some. These are some Turnip 28 models that I've had for a while. These are part of like a Takodachi kind of joke army. I'm rebasing them though, because my other bases did not have any bits that you could actually like magnetize. What's some other kit? Oh yeah, this guy. Here's another example. This is a kit bash Diabolist for Horus Heresy. Actually, the stuff has kind of stopped being so shiny. It's kind of fully cured, which is good. So I'm pretty happy with this guy now. What other kit bash got going? You do check my Instagram. You can see a lot of my finished stuff, which will probably have a lot of kit bash stuff. I'm like 50-50 whether I really like, kind of lean into that or not. I do a lot of kit bashing, but I also like, you know, if I find a cool mini, that's like fine. I'll just do that. Yeah. The tentacles on the Locust were because I fucking dropped it. That I will never forgive myself for that. I was gifted a nice model that's not even technically out yet. This might be the first painted Pit Locust in the entire world, and I fucking shatter it on my porch. God damn it! Why am I like this? It turned out pretty good though. Like I think everybody who sees it, like I've actually shown it to a couple people, and they're like, "I like the tentacles." And I'm like, "Thank you." They don't need to know my tentacle crime. Yeah, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. But yeah, bought a new iPhone. That was Hal with the Locust. Oh yeah, that was me. Let's go. I forgot about that kid actually. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that was a thing. But yeah, I do a decent amount of kit bashing. Like I also have access to a 3D printer, which helps. So like as an example, where are they at? Here's a boy. Like here's a Horus Heresy mini. The actual mini itself is like bone stock. Like this is official Horus Heresy stuff. I need to clip that gun. The extra thing should. I got the mini used. I stripped the paint. He's originally had like real fucked up shoulder pads. So I'm gonna make him a spoiler. So I 3D printed out like a gun. Yes, a gun and a sword. I'm good at things. Gun and a sword. The pauldrons are elsewhere, which is why you're like, why does he look so naked? Because his like a space marine's functionally naked if the pauldrons are gone. Everybody knows that. You hate to see it. Yeah, 3D printing kit bashing is really fun too, especially like even just getting bits to kit bash with is big fun. Super duper big fun. A little bit more pain. Drink. Oh, my drink's almost up. Space Marine is never naked. He's always covered by the blessings of the Emperor. Space Marines never nudes confirmed. Hell yeah. There we go. Also, hero protagonist. Thank you for the YouTube subscription. Thank you. How you doing? How you doing? A bit better. Yeah. I mean, there are some. I know probably the most infamous Space Marine that has a bare arm is Karn the Betrayer, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Like the skin is exposed on Karn, but also he has like a tube going into one of his arms. So I'm not gonna be like, I don't know if that counts as bare arm or not. It's less armored than your typical Marine, but by the same token, it is a whole ass thing. It's yeah, but I would consider that bare enough. The bare essentials. Gotta support the right to bear arms. Any Space Marine would, it's definitely Karn. There's like a Karn at my local shop. I did see some used orcs there, and I was like, do I get orc for Orktober? And I think more likely, I'm just gonna do some of my Middle Earth ones. I wanna try to make a dent on models I already own. I don't know. The other options, I think there's like a Killacan there. Killacan might be kind of fun. Killacan might be kind of fun to paint. I don't know. I have such a weird smattering of orc stuff. Really just work on my squig off too. There we go. It meets back on the menu, boys. I guess that's true. You could just scratch build a Killacan. You really get like the default model does look nice, but I get it. I can barely keep up these puns. Good. Getting I mean, I guess I can't say good like you're getting like punished, haha, for that, because it's really just you enabling other people. You've basically siphoned off a separate group of just like now perpetual punsters. Basically redo the same gray on this side. So I think I might want to get up and turn on my AC. I'm in like a weird spot where technically it's both chilly and not chilly in this room, which is driving. It's like the room itself is a little chilly, but I also got a bright ass fucking lamp and like glove on, which makes me a little warm. So it's an interesting dichotomy for. And so it was such a weird thing because like I wanted him to look fucked up, right? So I spent a non-trivial amount of time just like taking a thick hobby knife to this guy, just like try to basically like cut little scratch marks. For the most part, I did pretty good. I think I accidentally clipped his belt a little. I think his belt has a scratch, which feels going to be kind of weird to see. So let's go into the crack zone. Go into the crack, get your bearings. Speed sick. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. I guess I could scratch build an orc vehicle. That would be kind of fun, actually. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do that. I don't know. Just like get some plastic cards and some wheels. Also, League of Iron Solari. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Just in time as I'm about to paint the taint. How you doing, though? How you doing? I'm currently working on some models for Trench Crusade, and it's going pretty well. Doing some, like, really, really early base coating, so I'm trying to get, like, basically a little bit of color on everything, and then I'm gonna have to do a lot of touch-up, because, you know how it is. Yeah, paint the taint. Everyone just cheering that in unison. There you go. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, just right there. Oh, no, not tank. I'm sorry, taint. Hey, congratulations on the first turn, though. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I do have a bunch of tanks I do need to do. Tanks will happen one of these days. I have several tanks that need love. I have several tanks that need love at various eras of the game. I got the Horse Heresy tank from the Age of Darkness box. I got the Repulsor tank that Headless gave me. That I need to finish. I need to finish building that one, and then from there, I don't think painting is going to be too wild because it's Minotaurs, so it's just going to be like my gold. I don't have to worry about making that look too worn because it's like Minotaurs keep their gear pretty well intact. Okay. I guess I could also use a slightly darker paint to kind of help mask anything. Not the worst. I did many. That's probably what they sound like, actually. Just like, they're not having a good time. Once again, none of these guys are having a good time. It is very funny. They do have a really fun rule, though. They have a very fun rule, which is if they kill an elite, which they very likely won't, or will even get the opportunity to. But if like things get real desperate, and they are forced to kill like an elite model, they get freed at the end. They get immediately freed. Because according to the rules of the fluff, they're like, the forces of hell, if they see you rebel in a way that like is symbolic and is like you've actually like really put the effort into it, they do actually let you go, because it's kind of like it's like a nice, they consider that like a callback to the initial like rebellions against heaven. It's like, yeah, but by hell law, you are now freed now. Mind you, this guy's not going to have a great time in the waste of Trench Crusade by himself. He'll at least maybe die to gunfire instead of just getting whipped. But I love that rule. It's not, like I said, not very likely to come up. I don't think the model is balanced. I guess it's to stop it. I think it might be to stop a theoretical horde army. Though they already do have pretty stringent limits. Like if you run these, it's like one wretch per demon. So like you can never wretch swarm, because you know the whole like quantity is its own quality kind of deal. Rebel against the rebellion. I like I should know what the reference is, but I'm blanking on there. Could wretches get their? I hate that. I hate that. It's like every day I'm punished by you get the chat you deserve, and I'm like, fair point. Fair point. Oh, okay. So I have not watched Phineas and Ferb. It was a thing. I potentially, yeah. I know the new Antioch like suicide bomber things. I don't know if they use that for their own deserters or if they do use those for like captured hell prisoners too. I could probably do both. That would be kind of fun to print a third one of these, cover it in welt marks, but then also just put a big bomb to it. Like this one managed to get its freedom and was immediately captured. His only hope now is to explode. Yeah, that would be okay. That'd be fun then. Maybe I'll print one more out, just so, because like I think I do actually need one for the demo lists. I think the demo list have one. The Ecclesiarchy prisoner guy. Yeah, Yomi's pretty good. No, I like Jude. No, Judero's got a way different vibe than this. It's also like I forgot that there's another kind of weird, kind of similar game called Goblin America that came out at some point. That might not be fun to look into. Well, my plan next week though, it's been a while. It's been a while, everybody, but I want to go back to Outer Wilds. I want to go back to Outer Wilds to try to get that bitch finished up. It will happen. I don't think I'm going to try to do any sun landings, because if anything, I've probably gotten worse at landing because I've been out for effectively a week or so, because I've been on a Space Marine sabbatical. It's fine. It's always at least one super freak that's yeah. So I mean, some people are like that, you know. I think it's that usual thing that like some people are like, yeah, I'd like to wear a mask and get whipped a lot, but like those people most of the time would still like to eventually like, okay, listen, I need to take the mask off and do laundry. I got a big meeting tomorrow at work, so I need to make sure that like my all my clothes are clean for it. Like that kind of thing. There are some weirdos that are like, I would never like to stop having a boner. This is everything now. Those people are like not arguably not having a good time because at that point it kind of reaches that like compulsion level. These guys are mono piece, so it's not like I could even sub-assembly. And I'm just gonna basically have to touch up all the gray later. There. Oh yeah, this guy, I never did the back. Sorry, he's got like a little, like the mask extends back there. I don't know if I'd say too much of a good thing, but whatever. The idea is similar enough. Also got like little like metal chain. I think the idea is I'm gonna do the metal chains next, and that's when I'm gonna have to go back and start like really up some of the pink. Advanced sub-assembly, aka technically the demons assembled their own subs. Let's go. I feel like I missed something. There we go. Okay, I was just doing a quick chat. Got that. Like real. I'm sure once I start painting these like real obvious little lines that I just totally. Now would be the time to get them. Way more of a bitch. Way more of a bitch. Hey, it's all good, Black Roses. Have yourself a good sleep and take a good rest. Hey, how's my... Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Once again, I don't super believe I'm gonna get these guys done, but I'd like to get like a decent... progress on them. A bit more of the thong goes around on this side. The amount of time I'm spending painting like a weird leather thong on this guy, it's like, huh. Interesting life choices have led me to this. Oh shit, this guy's got like whole arms that didn't I... I can make that happen. Sunny Johnny's freaky. God damn. I haven't really had like a sub in a while. Like every now and then I crave Jimmy John's, but there's not really a Jimmy John's near me, which is weird. There used to be I used to grow up in an area with like tons of Jimmy John's, and then now not so much. I don't know if they just kind of like faded out of popularity, or I just like live in a weird anomalous zone that just lacks the Jimmy John's. No. Hey, I was really sad. Apparently, there's like a really good Indian restaurant near an area I like to play games at. Like maybe like a 15-minute drive from the game. Go, and by the time I got there, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're not open yet. We're not open yet for like 30 more minutes." I was like, "No longer in Jimothy Jonathan territory, indeed." I haven't had a sub in a while. I should call her. Get you someone that makes you a sub at like 3 in the morning. Oh, honestly, that would be that would be goals to get someone who could like just make like good like a good sandwich. I miss Quiznos too. I think they're still, are they formally dead? They've kind of been dead in my eyes for a while. But I remember like Quiznos used to have like the best beef dip you could get at a like chain restaurant. Didn't know, did Boston, oh shit, I didn't know Boston Market whenever. Apparently are just subs not doing well? Is it really just Subway and Jimmy John's and everything else is just like a smoking crater? What happened? I guess Jersey Mike's too. Jersey Mike's is like still kicking. Weird. Like maybe Firehouse? Maybe? The panini happened. My god. How you doing? No, I can... So, let's see. I don't know. So, oh wait, so you're... You're saying that there was a sponsor for you that you turned down. Without knowing the name, I don't know. There's a lot of drink companies out there. That's why you should do a one that's very legitimate, which is my sponsor, Sups. There we go. There we go. Now everybody's getting the shill. Everybody's getting the good shill. They've been good to me, yeah. I guess they're pretty rare, yeah. But I don't know. A lot of guys just like those kind of other ones. Consider like look at their social media, see kind of like how long their website's been around. You know, you as usual, do your due diligence, do your research on things. Even be like, okay, why did they choose me? Is my audience a good fit for them? Do I got numbers that they want? Do I don't got numbers that they want? Who knows? I know GamerSupps has a average viewer limit. Like you might like I don't know if your metrics might hit that. I don't know how often you stream and stuff. I think you need to at least have like a certain threshold to get in. So it might be W then. I don't know. I have not heard of W. Yeah, maybe I guess if there is like a lost Quiznos. I know now if I decide to go look for a Quiznos, it's just going to be incredibly mediocre. Why go on a drive for bad food? I'll go on a short trip for bad food. I enjoy me some stuff. They do, yeah. I think that's like pretty acknowledged. You got like I forget exactly the amount. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that is way too low for GamerSupps. I'm not even trying to be mean, as in like if people are saying they're GamerSupps and they're reaching out those numbers, I think they're trying to scam you. Unless it is another brand, because GamerSupps is definitely way too low. Out. The metal out in a sec. Oh, just gotta get the rings and the chains. He's also got like a little metal hook that basically pulls the belly button up. You know, there's not like a real reason for it, but. Oh yeah, I also finally ordered me a bunch of extra pallets, so now I can just put my metallics in one and my enamels in the other, so this is pretty good. Like here at 3 a.m. Yeah, I don't know where I'd go. So, I'm not really up at 3 a.m. anymore. Kinda. It happens from time to time. But I think the only place I could really go is like, you know, like a Denny's or a Waffle House. Like one of those like dinery chains that's like has the graveyard fucking shift. Since the knowledge, who knows where they are now? True. I assumed all of you were going to be ready for sub knowledge because it's going to be on the exam. Tech at a Waffle House. That sounds like fun, honestly. That does sound like fun. What color do I want to do the stumps? I think the stumps I want to do like the red burnish thing or whatever. But yeah, these I'll just do typical metal on the chain. I'm not bummed. Fair point. But yeah, I don't know. I always see like those kind of like fight like as somebody who looks at the fighting game community from a pretty far distance, I do really like those like Melty Blood things where it's like, yeah, we got a toaster. We're playing Melty Blood in the bathroom of this convention. Let's fucking go. Which I find the kind of like weirdly kind of like DIY nature of it very, very fun. It's like they're just kind of like they built their own scene out of kind of a meme, but it's still like I think it's still like reasonably solid. I think it also helps you could basically run on everything. It's the most corporate bullshit. That sounds about right. Honestly, a lot of companies die not even because their stuff sucks, because like we all know people that like restaurants and stuff that make bad shit but live forever. Yeah, corporate mismanagement would not surprise me if that was the root cause. There we go. No, these are actually from Bestiarum. They're very minor kit bashes, and when I say minor, like these guys are basically bone stock, but they're supposed to like be like carrying a guy in sync next to each other, but I clipped off the edges so they'd be like individual little things. That's how you do. That's how you do, grind. Nice. Yeah, I would be wary about sponsorships until you hit roughly 30 CCV, if I'm going to be honest. I feel like once you hit around that point, like this idea of getting sponsored would probably be a bit more real. I would assume at this point that you're either getting just like blasted by like they're just hitting up everybody. Link but two painting models, can y'all? I've been part of painting collabs. There's kind of, you got two options. One of them would be just to do simultaneously sharing like a Discord screen. And the other one that I've done, which was part of like a big, effectively it was like a bunch of people painting individually on their own channels, but after like an hour we would all meet up in a call and compare the models. That's what I did with Pega way back when. I think there's some talk about maybe trying to do it a second time because that was pretty fun. Seriously, literally a month later. Oh god, that's, yeah. Sears is weird because that was one of those companies that I just assumed would be around forever, and it's like, nah. Because I used to see him like ever. Then again, I kind of thought the same thing about Radio Shack, and we saw how that turned out. Radio Shack just used to be super ubiquitous, and then not so much. But to be fair, I almost feel Radio Shack got left behind by the march of time. Like I guess they could have pivoted to be like a similar kind of store to Staples or whatever, but still. There we go. That's fair. That's fair. If you don't like you don't like that either, then that's double reason not to. Hell yeah. Oh, clap. I'll basically have to repaint the wood around these two. Okay, way too much. But yeah. So yeah, these are very light kit bashes. Yeah, you could like there are ways to do mini painting collabs. Technically, you could do off collabs, which in VTuber speak just means you actually go to someone's house. I have never done an off collab. In my 4 going on 5 years of VTubing next year, I've not done off. To be fair though, I don't super really reveal where my location is, which makes off collabing kind of mostly just because I'm kind of a private person, which is weird because of this, but this thing kind of does that. So how you doing, Divinity? How you doing? Welcome. I'm painting horrible whipped fat lads. How you doing today? What's up, Doctors? Have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. Left for a while. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't remember when I learned it died, but it was like a decent amount of time. Yeah, in VTuber years I'm pretty old. There's definitely older, like fucking I got recommended an Omesis stream a while ago on YouTube, and I was like, oh fuck, I haven't checked out Omesis in a while. Omesis are these like two, I don't even know if they're Vroids. They might predate the idea of Vroids, and these might just be custom 3Ds. But they're just like two sisters that are like, I would almost say they kind of have a bokeh Tsukomi kind of interaction, but they also kind of switch it up. They're very, very fun. Make a longer spend. Oh yeah. Like oh god, it sucks having ideas for streams and just like waiting on the tech to arrive. Oh, that's a fucking mood. I grew up with Radio Shack too, so it's not, the thing is like I don't miss it. Not that I'm like, yeah, fuck Radio Shack. It's just more like I never really entered one enough to get like a real strong like memory association. It was always just like a place that was around, and I was like, oh shit, Radio Shack. Huh. Anyway. Is it a comeback? No, I don't think so. No. I mean, I think every now and then people will buy dead brands that have some pop culture, like effectively like some cultural recognition. Like, I guess in theory, if you were to do that, like you would, I think I'd be like Staples would buy that, or like some other like established chain to be like, yo, we're Staples Radio Shack. But like, even then I don't see the strategic worth of the Radio Shack brand. I don't think it's got a lot going on for it these days. If I have to touch that up. There'll be a lot of like little touchy-uppy bits. So how you doing, Eva? How you doing? Welcome. Oh, thank you. They're still very, very early on. Like, there's a couple bits where like the painting got a little out of lines and stuff like that. Oh god, yeah. When Blockbuster's dying too is also like Blockbuster. I guess also like I cannot imagine there's any chain video store still around. Website still there? That might be like, there was a thing that they're like, I think that's closed now, but there was like a couple of Blockbusters that were still around in like 3 locations. Maybe it's like something like that. Maybe there is just like a Radio Shack in like fucking like Montana somewhere, just neglected. And that technically you could go there to shop, but it's now functionally a mom and pop shop at this point. Maybe. Oregon, there we go. The land, Oregon, the land that time forgot. I still got a decent amount. I'm just trying to get all the various chains and whatnot. Also, these guys are not like superstar units. One more block. That sounds about right. Going with my birthday to be. Oh, that's they did used to have a lot of radio cars and stuff. I think now it's basically like Hobby Town, where you get like a very specific mom and pop store if you want like radio. There is like a fucking Hobby Town near me that every now and then, I don't know like when they do it or if it's like a set day. I'll go there to pick up paints because they'll have like AK Interactive and like a good Vallejo selection, and they're pretty close. But like, they'll just be fucking doing like RC derbies in the parking lot. And I don't even mean just like a couple of guys fucking around with the stuff they bought in the store. That's expected. No, I mean these motherfuckers are straight up like, there are people grilling. There are announcers and like little fold-out chairs watching people just do like sick RC car races. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah, the thing is, I actually didn't really go into any, I think I've been to, no, I went inside of a Blockbuster once, so I could use the Pokemon Snap Station so I could get stickers. So thank you for the drink. It is dope as shit. I will not be getting into RC cars as a hobby, but still very cool. Yeah, my local chain of choice was Family Video. Just because they do have train stuff. They unironically do have model train stuff. Not the trains themselves. Not the trains themselves. I mean specifically like they have for like scenery. I've gotten some model train scenery products from there because, you know, you get like little like rock shapers and like foam wire cutters and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, no, they did. My Family Video had some pretty good shit too. Man, they used to sell, you could used to buy used video games from them for like $10, and I own rare PlayStation games that were just like, they're like, it's a fucking Japanese RPG, we don't give a shit. I own Tales of Destiny 2 for the PS fucking 1, a game that is honest to God like $300 because I got it used from a fucking Family Video that was like, no one's playing this shit, $10. To be fair, that was also back when like the older video game market outside of a couple of like well-known older hard to find games is pretty rare. Like now whenever I go to like a used game store and I see basically any PlayStation 1 game on sale for like $80, it makes me the big sad. Oh god, I forgot about Super Size Me. How you doing, Big Elf? Welcome. How you doing? A little bit of metal. I mean, fair, but you can also get like, that is the thing though. Like if you miss the mood of the store, I get it. You can just go play every Star Wars game ever made super duper cheap. Like it is the best era ever for for like playing the classics. But yeah, the closest you can really, there are pretty fun VR recreations of these older stores. I know a friend of mine that whenever, like, I've played VR chat with people sometimes, but I don't got the headset, so I don't really get, like, the real mood behind it. They like to hang out in, like, a VR, like, Blockbuster. It's like, it's pretty well put together. They got all the posters and they have all the signage and whatnot. It's pretty faithful. Oh god, this is big drippy. That tit will be repainted. It's fine. Some of the big sad chairs. Oh, true. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a different thing. That rule. Oh, that's a fucking great get too. On Skinner Barkley's Trench Crusade. Oh, yo, let's go. Yeah, the thing is, like, there's actually not. I don't know. Trench Crusade lore is weird, and that it is technically not a whole lot, but also a lot of it's kind of scattered because it's on like old ArtStation posts and stuff like that. With the Rat Cool. Oh, that's rare. I don't remember having a huge trouble with the Rat Cool, but I could see them being annoying. KOTOR I think is still pretty good. I would say 2 is still probably the better game, but KOTOR 1 still is a fun. There we go. How you doing, Prim? Welcome. How you doing? I'm painting a horrible, whipped, bloaty fat lad. As one does. How you doing? As how you doing? So Steve, have yourself a good night and take it easy. Oh yeah, no, food coma real. I totally get it. Have yourself a good sleep and take it easy. Have a good rest. Height of the Gimp map. I think I just like saying this stuff because it's like what? Like I don't get to say this very often. Medals are pretty good on there. And I think one quick thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the Space Marine head. How you doing, Fuber? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not going to get super in-depth with this. Don't worry, this is not going to be like a big pivot. It's just because I have metal. I have this metal color out already, so I can just go ahead and apply it to the face. It turns out, guys, you know what? This is going to blow your mind, but it turns out when you clean your desk, you can find things you're looking for. Which has been great. I legitimately thought that I might have accidentally thrown this dude's head away. Like, nah, it was just buried by some other models. Fine. Little respirator. He's also got like a little mohawk that part of me kind of wants to paint metal. Like it's just like a big, instead of a mohawk, it's just like a bolted on little, yeah, I think I'll go with that. I think I'll go with the idea that this is not hair. This is just like a plate installed on his head. Because a lot of Space Marines got that. They just got the real fucked up plates going on. Oh, you are really close to hitting the funny number soon. Yo, let's fucking go. Fucking go. Yeah, that should be doable probably like next week. I need to double check what number you're on. I think I might have missed it. I think I did. Fuck. There we go. Let's go. Fucking stuff like that. Just Death Touch is gonna be green and white. Yeah, let's go. Is that like, I don't know what the modern metagame looks like these days. I imagine it's very brutal. Because like I don't know. Like I've been aware of modern as a format for a while, but I've never really done that. Like I don't know. I think I basically kind of done like given up every format that's not EDH, just because I have a local group that plays it. Oh, what cavalry did you get? Fuck yeah, let's go. YouTube. I have to say YouTube better than Twitch. It's different. I remember early on there was kind of a belief that amongst VTubers that like everybody on YouTube is gonna Twitch is gonna be like a 12-year-old asking about like Minecraft. It's really not, but I also understand YouTube has some benefits for it's like it's easier to like pause if you're in certain regions. You don't get as much ads. At least right now, I don't know. I am getting kind of close to hitting. So I got membership right now, and I'm getting close to hitting ad affiliate, which is like 1,000 subs, and then also like a certain amount of viewership, stuff like that. Ooh, the war. Ooh, yo, let's go, let's go. The lore like effort. Yeah, they basically said they're going to do that. They said that they're going to do. There's going to be a hardcover book that's going to be like lore and scenarios and art and stuff like that, and you know rules and whatnot. It's going to be a pretty extensive book when it eventually comes out. It is a legit criticism, but it's also because the game was kind of put together. Like it's a good game, but the initial and like becoming a game was kind of a slapdash, I guess. Oh no, that's fair. I'm gonna be real. If you're tight on money, I don't know if Magic is the best game. I don't know if Magic is gonna give you the most bang for your buck. But hey, if you're having fun, like don't let me stop you. I'm just saying. Play Minecraft just kind of cool. Yippee! I have played Minecraft on stream, but it's only been with like groups of. So I have now been recommended by a friend of mine to watch that fucking Parkour Civilization. Like. People I trust, they're like, hell no, listen, I know it's dumb brain rot, but you should actually unironically watch the Parkour Civilization video. And not you too. Fuck. You play Magic, you'll not be bad. Sad but true. At least for me, it's been a while. Oh yeah. Oh, when it was like a Mojang, you could get your Mojang license transferred. That was the thing you could do at one point. Maybe not anymore. All right, let's paint the feet. The feet are gonna look weird because I'm gonna do that like dry brush style, but I'm gonna paint them red. We're gonna do red little toes. I'm being weird on purpose. Don't worry, it's fine. There we go. Just like a little bit on there. Then I can start doing some of the touch up. Yeah, no. God, this guy. How did your ass get metallic? That doesn't even make any sense. I didn't even paint metals by your ass. Okay, whatever. Okay, I can fix it. I can fix it. How you doing, Mad Maji Day? How you doing? Gonna work on Mantis War. Ooh, yo, let's go. Hell yeah. I'm doing pretty good. I'm working on some models for Trench Crusade. I've been getting a lot of progress on my word bearers. I got a new compressor coming in because right legitimately when I want to do a bunch of airbrushing red on so many models, it's just like my compressor's just like, no, we're not gonna power on anymore. We're just gonna be dead for no reason. Which, I mean, I think this newer one's gonna be slightly better. It should be fine. Yeah. There's a while where you could. Well, like, I don't know the proper term, but like when Mojang got sold to Microsoft, you could switch your Mojang account to a Microsoft one that you keep craft and everything. That was ages ago. That's how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Yeah. Let me show you the my Diabolist. My Diabolist, which I worked on yesterday. I need to be very careful I don't get. Yeah, no, he's doing good. He's actually due for a video rotator. Expect that probably on Monday night, maybe. Character seasons Disc Elysium. I mean, oh fuck yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah, you'll have to let me know how that turns out. Yeah, check out my. Where are you at? I'll put him over here. Yeah, look at that compressor. I hardly. Yeah, check out my Diabolist. It is very nice. I'm very happy the way it turned out. And also, Praetor Ian, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Hey, there we go. I think my leaks still hip and hopping, so I think I read that right. How you doing? Though? For Mark 5. Ooh, yeah, let's go. I also got, like, these guys are still very much being worked on. I'm using some blue tack old stuff, and I've made some apothecarians out of some used bodies from my game store. There's like a conversion kit I found online. I need just to put little little bibs and bobs on the power pack. And, you know, like properly. I'm keeping everything not super glued in right now because I want to prime. I effectively want to prime the body separately. So that way's like when I need to paint the fucking Narthecium. Oh, it could just be Praetorian too. Oh, fuck, god damn it. I read the fucking lead speak right. It's just my English failed. To be fair, I can see somebody naming their account. What's that? Let's see. Because I am a dude. How's it going, T-Fear? I am a lad. I am just an elf, though. I understand the confusion. But how you doing? You do not know me. I am Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting Vtuber of the Nurgle's game variety, and I am decently early on into painting some Wretches, which should be fun. Warband. Yo, let's go. I think the thing I want to do is I want to put together at least the demo list for the beginner tier for all the warbands. I would give myself a lot of people do that. There are people that are like, I am biologically a dude. I am a dude in all respects, but I decided to use a female model with big tits. Like that's Bobby Niku is the term for that. That's not super uncommon. So like I can understand the impulse. I like my elven shape. It's pretty good. Oh, cool, good old Galvorback. Nice. I'm still on the. I do want to pick up. I don't think I'm gonna get the Galvorback proper. I'm kind of looking at maybe doing that conversion a lot of people do, where they convert possessed with some like Horus Heresy appropriate armor. You just kind of splice into it. How you doing, Horus? Yeah, we're doing some Trench Crusade. We're just doing Trench Crusade. It's going pretty good. These are going to be Wretches. I am currently just doing some like basic base coding, and I'm going to eventually like clean up some of this. This is the Court of the. Oh, that's a motif here. This is going to be the Court of the Seventh-Headed Serpent. I've also got like various bits and pieces for a couple different warbands. I really need just to spin it. Well, I do have enough for a Black Grail warband. I do have a Black Grail warband. I just need to get a bit more because I would like to actually get demo games going at my local shop. So, find out. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know that Lorgar's guys were great too until I read the first Heretic. It just never crossed my mind. I was like, I know there's like a couple of armies in the Horus Heresy that shifted colors. But yeah, let's see. It doesn't. These are 3D prints from Bestiarum. They're effectively like a kit bash because they're part of a big like a demon procession model that I've clipped off just to be like little pillory boards. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. But yeah, no, I was given the opportunity to paint the official Pit Locust, which you can kind of see over here. There we go, lad. I was able to paint the lad, but as far as the Kickstarter is not live yet. It will be sometime this month, I believe. It's actually got like a Kickstarter like thing yet. Like you could actually like sign up for like alerts and stuff. Like that's pretty good. It do be happening. It will finally be real. Hey, it's a very cool game. I really like it. I'm still trying to get my local group like ready to play. Get outside there. That's fine. I need to touch up a lot of the pink. Maybe I'll do like, I might do a darker pink for this guy. More magic cards. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, I got like a couple. It's a neat game. I want to play. Goddamn. Basically, I think my local group, they're like, I would like to play, but I'm getting caught in infinite option paralysis, which is, I think I just need to be like, yo, here are the demo warband list. Put together a demo warband. Let's go. There's no choices. You just choose the faction, and then we roll. Have at least a bunch of. Yeah, I think that's basically the good idea. Sometimes it's cope. I'm going to be real. I have played in. What's the right red? I forget which red I use for this. That'll be fine. Well, I have assembled models for multiple factions and multiple war games, and I'm like, ooh, eventually it will happen. I do think Trench Crusade would be real. The interest has been real where I'm at. It's just that they've been getting like option bogged down. I'm big excited. It's really cool though. Like once again, I'm extremely blessed that I have a local group that is super into the idea of like more niche indie wargaming, which I'm always down for. But, yeah, just like a fat rail of copium, 100%. It's no longer gaseous; it has been solidified. Oh yeah, 700 points is a good idea. I think even like these new beginner lists are even smaller, which is nice. Like I think legitimately after the stream, I'm just gonna like get a print going where I kind of build a list. I don't know when I'll paint them. Because like I think weirdly enough, I think a lot of them I just don't. I've basically printed and painted like everything else that could be in a faction minus those demo lists, which is like, god damn it. Why is it like this? I don't know. What do I want to do? I'll wait for the feet to dry a little bit on both of them. It's like a couple little touch up on the. Oh yeah, I think I just need to go back and just make sure I get the little ridges because they're easy enough to ignore. There we go. Oh, Hidden Game's not so good. This is Trench Crusade. This is the Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent, the demon-y faction, the extra demon-y faction. There's like the Heretic Legion, which is like, you know, you get some like evil stuff, but they're mostly mortals, and you get like some stuff. And then you got the Black Grail, which are all more like zombie demons. Like you get very supernatural, very few humans, but then like this is going to be the one where it's like the most demons. These guys are human. They exist to get whipped. They are born to be whipped. Some of you nerds in chat maybe. Oh, hold on. I keep forgetting. Okay, no, let me. Oh, that's not too bad. Somewhere in this playlist, I have a whole Yuka Nagase playlist. He's got like a whole concert in one song, and this is only like 20 minutes, so I haven't removed it from that playlist. But also, it's like, man, that's a lot of Yuka, which isn't too bad. I do like Yuka quite a bit. Yeah, that's like fucking like those like old like sitcoms where it's always like my bitch of a wife, and it's like, man, I get that back then you really didn't have a lot of options, but man, that's. There is no need to live in misery with your wife. Hey, there we go. Multi-demo drifting. Let's go. You can even put together a big, like, 2v2 or, like, a 4-player... I feel like a 4-player free-for-all would be a clusterfuck, but I'd like to do it at least once. I have a kit bash for an artillery witch that I've not super done much with. Hold on. I could show you my idea. It needs a bit more converting to remove some lumps. Get, like, a quick little bit just to make sure that the little nubbins are good before I move on. Yeah, I do like the default artillery witch. Honestly, realistically, I'm probably going to go all in on the Kickstarter. Assuming there's like an all-in 3D print version, which I think there is. They basically said that you could get STLs, which is... Initially, they said that wasn't going to be a thing, and then they changed their mind. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. The nubbins are sufficiently nubbins. But yeah, here's my artillery witch concept so far. This is honestly, I have a bestiarium subscriptions, which is why I have a lot of models from them. I like their stuff. They're very, very good. This month's was a little lame, if I'm going to be honest. It's like lizards and harpies, which are cool, but I have no projects this would work for. But yeah, they had this like techno wizard with a big flowing cloak. I cut off some bits that were a bit too mechanical for what I wanted. They're kind of mechanical, but they were like kind of more overtly sci-fi. So you can see like little nubs that I need to file down or like put little bits of fabric around there. And I got this fucking bomb. The idea that I'm going to do is I'm going to use some bouncy wire. Use some bouncy wire and then just kind of have it hovering off to the side. So it's just like there. Yeah, they're like good sculpts for the harpies. But I don't know what I'd use them for. It's also one of those things that, like, I don't know. Their harpies aren't entirely sexy, but they all are tits out, which kind of makes using them a little tricky sometimes. Like, not like, I don't think there's anything like morally wrong with Coomer minis, but you also like, the more Coomery your minis are, the more you have to like really know who your friends are. Like, you have to know the audience. Like, you don't want to be that guy rolling up to the LGS or like, all my sisters of battle are tits out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. If you want to like paint those on your own time, or like if you have like a person you like to, if you play with your buds and they don't mind, that's fine. I'm sure realistically those harpies are probably for somebody who has like, we both look at the bestiarium stuff from the perspective of wargamers. I bet if you're like a D&D player, because I do have like 5th edition rules, I bet those are a bitchin' encounter. You just like have a whole bunch of like a whole fucked up harpy coven, and then it comes with 5e rules, which is I get the hustle. I'm not jazzed, but I get the hustle. So I'm like, in that instance, that makes sense. In that sense, that makes a ton of sense. Yeah, because like it's got like weak harpies and then like a big harpy matriarch as the boss, and then like a harpy like brood maiden or something like that as like a mid boss. It's got like a good spread, or you could even like tweak it so you could just end it at the mid boss maiden lady. So it's good for that, but for for war gamers who have specific games in mind. Yeah, big tits, no nips is the way. For war games, you could pretty much, yeah, that's kind of what you can get away with, yeah. I'm doing a darker pink, basically the same, 1 drop of Sword Hilt Burgundy from Tooth and Coats, and then 2 drops of Griffin Claw instead of 3. So I can have like a bit more of a flesh pink, which I think is going to help me kind of apply a second layer and then also clean up any mistakes. I think that's the move, and I'll just build it up later. I think this is the winning play. Get like a little bit more. I can kind of like, yeah, there we go. Get it deep into the fucking folds. Let's go. All up in them folds. Mega knobs. Yeah, let's go. I don't know what like I said, I think most of my printing lately has been for Horus Heresy bits. I think I just want to just be like, okay, what would I need to get these demo lists for Trench Crusade, and just start printing that, and just maybe like those might honestly be good candidates for just like for me just being real lazy and slap chopping. They just need to look good enough and ready for a shop. How you doing, Granton? How you doing? Welcome. I be working on the Wretched, the sad fat lads who are getting hella tortured. They're fun. Enjoy the gooch. Sorry, I can't help myself. It's just such a goofy thing to reference while I'm painting. So it's I gotta. None of you will blame me for probably. Yeah, it's I'll try to remember. If not, somebody poke me and I can just. I've downloaded the PDF from the Trench Crusade Discord. I know a lot of people don't like to join big games. Fair. I would like to be more active in those because it's cool just to see fellow hobbyists, but I get big Discords overwhelm the fuck out of me because I have like a weird compulsion to like keep up to date on like threads and stuff. Like even on Twitter sometimes I will just try to keep my scroll bar like I fully through my scroll, which that might be something I picked up ages ago. But it's like, you can't do that in a big server. And I'm like, God, I miss so much. I know the idea is you're supposed to just flitter in and out of the conversation and not worry about it. I'm always like, man, I hate this. I hate this feeling. If I keep them like closer to this color, they do make them. I don't want these guys to look skinless. I do want them to look like weird and sickly though. I think that's the goal, is to look weird and sickly. brag about my kids in the Discord. No, that's fair. See, that's like honestly the Discord, my Discord, the Elf Cord, I don't know the workshop is honestly the exact right pace I enjoy. Will it maybe someday get bigger and faster? Probably, but at least right now it's fine. I figure if it does eventually get super fast, the idea is I will personally need to adapt, which should be doable. Clinging up those taint lines, or we're making that thong relatively smooth and crisp, as one does. So I'll have to come back with a smaller brush to get some little nubbin pokers. Yeah. Ooh, God. These are, like, they're grotesque as shit, but I do think these are very pretty models. I really just generally like the bestiarum vibe. Like, I think, I know they're definitely one of those kind of, like, yeah, these we're doing, like, real grim, dark, berserky, Dark Soulsy kind of minis, but I still like it. I like what they do. I like their choice of topics. Like, every now and then, like I said, they get... I don't think I'm gonna say the harpies and the lizard people are a miss. They're just not what I need at the exact moment. But, like, overall, their themes are pretty good. They make good choices. Yeah, I do. Delegating is incredibly hard for me to do, honestly. I feel like it's like the way I was raised was to, like, not be a burden, which wasn't something that, like, Hal, don't be a burden, Hal. Like, it wasn't ever like that. But so I was like, yeah, just, like, do my own thing. I do need to delegate some. Like, it's like I should definitely, like, hire, like, clip editors and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I'll do it on my own. That stuff's too expensive. And then it's like, no, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of time. And I'm like, I don't got time. Time is the resource I no longer really have. I gotta figure out some way around that. How you doing, Headless? I'm painting a horrible whipped bloaty boy. Doing very, very good of him. It's like slaps him. We're gonna get so much blood out of this thing. Go back and touch. So far, this is well. A painting bug blowing up. I haven't played the new EDH. EDF. What's the last one I played EDF 5? 4 or 5. I forget which one, because I think I'm like 2 behind now. I think I'm like 2 EDS behind. So I played EDF 1 back on like I think it was originally released in the States in the 360. I remember playing that with my like high school friends. And I've played just like a couple of them over the years, just arbitrarily. But yeah, which ones do I own? Hold on. Can I just do EDF or do I have to do... I got 5 and 4.1 on Steam, but yeah, I've played others as well. Back there we go. Oh yeah, no, they're definitely super, but I'm glad they're doing very well. Because it's super budget, yes, but those games have like a lot of heart to them. Also, any game that gives you access to infinite, like you get infinite rocket launchers, and it's not a big deal. Like, if you guys have all ever seen like an EDF or Earth Defense Force, it's going to be murdering waves upon waves of the same bug, basically forever. You're gonna be like, "How that doesn't sound great." You don't understand. Games make you ration having the cool gear. Like, rocket launchers you don't get a lot of ammo because they're big and powerful and do the shoots. Rocket launchers are a weapon category, and you get so many rocket launcher variants. And they blow the fuck out of everything. I don't remember, I think it's like, isn't it like difficulty based whether it has friendly fire? I don't recall how much friendly fire I've ever done in EDF, but they're very, very good. Oh yeah, lots of shit. Honestly, if you kind of like the vibe that like, it's like Helldivers was very much like trying to do like Starship Troopers, like kind of like joke fascism. EDF has that kind of like, we're soldiers fighting the good fight, but like anti-alien invasion. It's as far as I can tell, I don't think they've done anything like real, like maybe the EDF people are bad. No, because it's usually just like big comical UFOs and bugs. Like when I say bugs, I mean just like ants the size of cars that you have to shoot a bunch of. It's very, very good. Noun sections. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, maybe, I think we always turn that off because you know, shoots just kind of happen. Like whenever I get a rocket launcher, I'm shooting in the direction of the enemies. I am not considering anything else, but just making sure I get as many fucking bugs with me as I possibly can. How you doing, this Mayor? How you doing? Oh shit! Oh yeah, you don't have a snap anymore. Oh, so how you doing, man? Sales? Oh yeah, there's something about the deranged creator which is always very, very, very fun. Like, what's this person? They are absolutely nutty, but goddamn, are they prolific and they are fun. I consider that to be like a very fun way to do. We're getting his grippers, and then I gotta get a little bit on this arm. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get like a much thinner brush to get some of the other sides. I think I'm cleaning this up pretty good though. I'm pretty happy with this like touch up, kind of like raw blubber. It's. Yeah, there we go. I'll go in with something a bit more precise. There we go. Except for the Chris. Yeah, honestly, those I don't think they're bad sets. None of them have models that excite me personally. As a knight player, if you have any interest in knights, that knight box is banging, even if you do chaos. Because you know why? They basically keep releasing the same knight box. There's not much you can do with knights. I love my knights. The box is very like, what you got? A big one and a bunch of small ones. It's still a great core to an army. If you can buy 2 of those, you effectively have a knight's army. Oh, hold on. Over their edge. So if you're ever interested in that, yeah. Somehow I lost my 6 cents, so I need to get that many first. True. Dark Angels, I don't know. I've heard that one has a lot of overlap with their like army box, but yeah, if you never got that, there you go. So yeah, yeah, it is just Chainbreaker Lance 2.1. Not saying you shouldn't get it if you're interested though. Like I don't need to get it because I got the Chainbreaker Lance. I'm good. I'm set. However, if you are interested in knights and you're not set, go for it. I'm pretty good. I don't think I need to get any of those boxes done, which is fine. I'm good. I'm good on a lot of models lately, which I've hit this like nice model equilibrium. Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you could just buy you could get the box and then run it as a Chaos Space Marines. Just run them as the Fallen. Isn't Lionel Johnson there? I guess you could turn Lionel into like Abaddon or something like that. That could be fun. That could be fun. Oh yeah. Oh, the Magican box is pretty solid too. I just basically have everything in it, so I know there's like what? Let me see what's. Oh, we got all this metal on that ass. I need to get a little bit more paint on my palette for that. Let me get that cake and let me get a little bit of this. Take a look at that Magican box. I'm curious. I swear my lamp was higher up at one point. Maybe I accidentally shoved it. Oh, I probably accidentally shoved it down. Oh yeah, I probably need to readjust that. Holiday. I keep getting old stuff. I'll look it up later. I'm sure it's a really, really oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. What the fuck is in the Maggot-kin? Shutterblight Cyst. Oh, that sounds. Oh yeah, no, that looks really solid. I think I basically have most things in there, which is why I haven't super looked into. But yeah, if you want to go Maggot-kin, that basically gives you everything. More fancy. Oh, that's fair. I mean, there are. I know there are a couple of armies that like you could move between both. Despite what Games Workshop thinks, you could totally run Skaven both if you just honestly just get like a base with some little converter. Like get like a fucking round base that has well, Get you like a movement tray that has little base converter holes, and you could just run both. You could just run both. Fox with sisters, and they were not feel appealing. Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I think I need to mix a little bit more of this. I got it. It's just got a lot of little. Using once again 1 bit sword hilt burgundy, and then 2 bits. 2 bits Griffin Claw. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, I think Age of Sigmar is like a pretty fun game. At least the older editions were. I have not tried the new one, so maybe it's like lost its soul or whatever. I don't know. It's a neat game. Oh yeah, I mean, it does have your funny Frenchmen, but they're ghouls, so I don't think that's the answer you're actually looking for. It's hard. It's not hard. It's hard not to go just like, hey, they're they're still around. But yeah, no, that's fair. There's probably some way you could run them as Stormcast, kinda, but yeah, no, it's. I understand that, like, that's not the appeal. Maybe there's also some way to run them as what's it called? To run them as Cities of Sigmar. You could maybe do that. But there's probably some way to do that. To recreate the kind of like super elite knights and peasant levy. Like mix my way. I made another batch and it's similar enough in tone. Oh god! Oh yeah! Oh Titan! Oh god! I didn't. As somebody who's kind of wanted to paint a Titan, forgetting that it has trim is like, oh god, no. I have so much trim to deal with already. There we go. Probably a bit darker than I would need. I was trying not to waste some paint. This might be too pink. That's fine. Yeah, let me get a little bit more in there. Yeah, see, I already beat you to that joke, nerd. I already fucking beat you to that one. Oh. Will this lighten it? Oh yeah, actually, there we go. Nicer. Add new drippy paint, glue it to the backpack. Well, that's the thing. If I got the box and I got the lion and I wanted to make him Abaddon, I would put the work into it. I would absolutely convert him to look like Abaddon. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna pick up the entire Dark Angel box just to make them Chaos Space Marine. Conceptually, the idea sounds fun. It's just that's like $200 plus bits on a project. I'm like, I don't know. That's the thing you guys really, really want to see. Maybe I'll consider it, but otherwise, it's like a flight of fancy idea. I'm like, no. That's a bit much. All we gotta do. Real annoying bit. Get into these areas I missed entirely the first time somehow. I don't know how. Blind, apparently. There we go. How you doing, Billy? Welcome. How you doing? I am currently painting this hideous bloaty guy. Going pretty good. Turning off Shuffle. Shuffle is hitting like the same 3 songs in a row. Let's just do that. As a sub goal. Nah. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. I did miss the big subathon thing. You seen my funny? Yeah, I did. I read sometimes. I feel like if I was doing like a sub goal thing, I would actually do things that would really benefit the channel, like extra gear and whatnot, but I can never think of, I don't know. Whenever I try to think of like a subathon thing, I never really think of like what would be a goal that I myself would be cool for doing. I don't know. That's why I haven't really done a whole lot of those. Thank you for that, Haldrake. Give me a quick sec. I want to get into this neck bit, and then I will absolutely stretch and drink water. There we go. How you doing, Heather? How you doing? Stretch. There we go. Oh, yo, let's go. Sorry, that's not let's go. I read the first part where you're like, my mom's visiting. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And you're like, visit a hurricane. It's like, oh, fuck. I forget. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Well, hopefully, like I know a lot of you are Floridians. Definitely take it like definitely be safe. Definitely be safe because it looks like there's like a big old fuck off storm coming. Like, I don't think I need to lecture you all. You know the basic getting your waters and your non-perishable foods and whatnot. I believe in you. I also imagine this is like reasonably regular occurrence in Florida. I live in an area that just gets like a lot of rain during hurricane season. Like technically there's a chance I could be in danger, but not a huge amount. Like it used to be a lot worse where I was at, but I think they've like improved the city infrastructure so you'll deal with that. Hey, game's not so good. Have yourself a good night. Oh, those up here in the great. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Great Lakes area. You do not get. You get that lake effect snow, which is fun? Question mark. It's not, but yeah, no, it's definitely better than hurricane. Definitely better than that. I remember. I used to live in an area near the Great Lakes stuff for a very short stretch of time, and dear God, getting like 10 inches of snow with black ice, like on the regs. Not great. Oh. Okay, I fixed that. Hey. I like with mini painting that if you're just quick enough, you could just like erase a mistake with your thumb. Just be like, nope. Imagine some of these straps are not like super duper one-to-one. No. There we go. What do we got going? Oh yeah, we gotta get your tits. I can make that happen. His big, droopy, sad baps. It's one of those things like maybe I should have been a little bit more careful early on, but I think I actually like this is cleaning up pretty well, and I got pretty good coverage, which is not too bad. Oh yeah, you should absolutely replace your lamp. Got it. Like, I assume you like to. I'm assuming so anyway. If not, I guess you could just like the lantern glow of the house stream, just like I just like carrying around a cell phone, just be like how light my way, like just talking about like weird shit or whatever as you're just stumbling around the house. Little tiny little areas. Definitely be careful, everyone. That area, but. No, it's like I wanna be like I do mean it. I want you guys to make it through that safe. I feel like I'm sounding phony, but it's true. I don't want you to get swept by the fucking tidal waves. It's a little bit over. I was like, yeah, let's just okay, how much time we got? Definitely not getting, but thinking it. I think the big thing is like, no, I don't want to put them. I got these the bases have basically gotten no work on them. They've been primed, but the idea that I want to glue them to the base and then sprinkle stuff on there. So thanks, I guess. I feel like there's a pun that I'm missing a little bit. So I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I feel like there's a joke there, but here we go. Dude, I like you nerds. I like you nerds. If it wasn't for you nerds, I would be painting silence. Which is like it is weird though. I do have a hard time legit unironically painting minis without streaming. I'm so used to it. It feels weird when I do. So anonymous, thank you, anonymous gifter. Thank you for giving Billy a sub. Thank you. I'm sure Billy is going to explosion and fucking explode. I guess that's redundant, but helping mini making. Oh yeah. If you have like an orange light, I know that's like a thing that like technically depending on what kind of light you get, you can kind of like really skew the results. How you doing, Zilix? I am doing pretty good. I am working on some Trench Crusade minis. They're Wretched. And I have these horrible, baggy skinned, whipped freaks. And I'm having a good job painting them. I'm having a pretty good time painting them. I'm trying to go to like these little earlier bits where I painted some skin on. I'm trying to like kind of even it out, do some little corrections, you know, like pretty standard stuff. To stream on the phone. Hey, that's what, oh, I see what you're going for. Okay, there we go. There's the part 2. I was like, I feel like there should be more to this. I can see it being cozy. I don't see. I always feel weird trying to do watching a stream on my phone because I'm so boomer that like typing a lot. I hate typing on phones. I hate typing with a touchscreen. I know a lot of people now, they're like, this is just what you do. I don't like it. I like having a keyboard. And for me, watching a live stream is just being able just to interact and say hi, even if I'm painting when I want. Yeah, oh yeah, no, they got like war. They got like sad thongs. Like this is just so you like. There are like that's actually like once you get into the like the really artsy mini community, that's where you'll see a lot more minis have open dong. But it won't be like I don't know, like a sexual thing. It'll be like, this is my grimdark Celt warrior. He's got like a really cool mask on. He's covered in battle scars, but he's hanging dong flaccid. And like you definitely see that a lot more in like once you get to, I guess, historicals to a certain degree, depending on the era, but that is more of a like a artsy mini thing. Like I know a lot of like grimdark people that just will have just like a horrible wretch with just like just hanging dong. I think it's just because it adds to the body horror when you just see like a shambling zombie just like dongus out. Yeah, typing mode, I just don't enjoy it, you know? How you doing, Sasha? Welcome. Yeah, let me get you in the Nerdist fan club real quick. Let me do that. How you doing? Magical button. Aha! Yeah, it's a new season too. Let's go. For people who do not know, this is my wonderful snake. She's doing very good. You can see her in my my hanger bucket because I was cleaning her cage, and she decided just to swoop into there in like the 0.3 seconds it took for me to get water. You usually, let's see. Oh, there. Oh, you're junior now. Fuck yeah, let's go. Usually, what I'll do is I'll put Nanners in a smaller cage while I'm doing like maintenance stuff. I was like, this will be real quick. Turns out she was much quicker. Gia was much quicker. There we go. So I think Fuber. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do YouTube stuff. I know Fuber, you're here a lot, so I'm gonna put you in freshman tier. There we go. Yes. The late Primrose, enjoy your sophomore rank of the official Nanners fan club. Hiyori's in, aka Sasha, aka long list of names. It's one of those ones that like if you get announced, there's like a scroll that unfurls and goes. And Fuber Nook 3, both of you, welcome to the freshman year official Nanners fan club. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta go to the landing page so it does a spin. I shift here. Camera? Fucking camera? Lately, my camera's been taking forever just to like spool online. It's like, come on. Please, it feels weird. It feels weird if you don't. I would like to stream the mini. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the bits, Alex. Much appreciated. It's like a lot of this. I think there's like a couple little bits I need to touch up around there. I want to go to the other one. The other one I believe actually needs a bit more tweaking than this one does. How you doing, Bonnie? Welcome. How you doing? Oh shit, no, actually, this guy's got like a little bit of stuff I gotta deal with. What do you mean I missed your redeem? I put you in a Nanners fan club. Which other redeem did I? Oh shit, oh, you're sophomore. Fuck, I did miss that one. Thank you, sorry. There we go. I've been like really, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting worse at keeping a track of chat. I guess it's been picking up lately though. Like suffering from success. Don't worry, I will get you in the correct spot. Do not worry. All right. So now you are properly in the official Nanners fan club, sophomore rank, Sasha. Hell yeah. And let me go to the landing. How's it doing, Hermit Bounce? No, these are actually going to be for the court of the seven-headed serpent. These are wretched. You can see it's understandable if I was to strap a bomb on his back, it'd be like, oh, I see what you're fucking doing now, nerd. I see what you're doing now. Fine, we will go back. I will never turn down the opportunity to look at my very, very cute snake. It's very, very cute. You're right next to Prim, too. Hell yeah. Ag Buddy's a symbol. Yes. Sasha, aka Hiyori's in. Welcome to the junior rank of the official Nanners fan club. Let's go. And then, of course, my camera's like lags a little bit. That's fine. But yeah. Because honorary members. I think I'm just putting you guys in arbitrarily, more or less. Watch, true. But yeah, I think like, at least for Nanners, the Nanners fan club, it's like, there's a rough formula for like how many views it takes to generate enough points for that. So I am kind of playing it by ear for the YouTube people, but I do want to app. No, I see what you're doing there. I will give you your points. I see what you're fucking doing, you Dorcas. All right, let me go. Let me put you in the correct rank. Put you in the correct rank. And then I also need to update the doodly because you might be the treasurer soon. So let me hit the button. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you absolutely are, you fucking dork. All right. Beep boop 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 boop. All right, you are now the treasurer. Let's go. Congratulations on your treasure role in the official Nanners fan club. Hell yeah. Oh, wrong one. That's fine. Oh yeah, glad you like them. I'm glad you like the minis. These are when I'm not getting trolled by a very wonderful person. Yeah, I've painted the Pit Locust at this point, as you can see. This one, yeah, check it out. I got a chance to paint one of the test prints I got to paint, and it turned out really good. Except for me breaking it, but that's fine. I fixed it. I fixed the breakage. So, oh yeah, so yeah, these guys are turning out pretty good. I've been painting for about 2 hours now. I got a little bit more time. I'm gonna try to get as much of them done tonight as I possibly can. I don't think they're gonna get. All right, come on. Let's go. Nanners. Go in there. Hit the button. Hold on. I almost saw like hit the wrong thing and almost closed not VTube Studio. Bridger. There we go. You are now the treasurer. Yeah. Sorry, there's a certain point where I just like making faces. Oh yeah, no. Sasha's been like holding on to the reserve. She's here a decent amount of time. I think there are people that could dethrone her, but they would need to use the nuclear option and spend all of the points. All of the points. I know. Nanners fan club. Hit the button. Don't hit the. God damn it. There we go. You are now the vice president. I feel like you're gonna be president. There we go. Okay. Speed run back. You're the vice president now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're at points. Okay. Congratulations on your vice presidency, you fucking dork. How you doing, Sunset Solarboard? How you doing? Look up. Motherfucker! You lied! Lies! Alright, you hold on. Alright, you are officially the president though. You have nowhere to go up from here. You are now the president. Anyway, I'm painting the fat guy. How you doing, Sunspot? Yeah. She has been incrementing the official Nanners fan club 1 tier at a time for 70,000 points. I'm being I can't believe I'm being raided by Sasha Cord live on stream. Oh no. Oh my the distress that everyone's coming out of the woodwork. Oh whatever. Okay, I'm trying to do a bit and even I'm like cannot keep this up. Even I'm like, no, how this is silly even for you. Tell the snake. I will tell it to Nanners, and Nanners will have the same level of comprehension she always does, which is nothing. Yeah, oh, so definitely have to like thin this out on his back. The initial paint colors I did was way too. I guess eventually I can blend it together, so I don't think it's gonna be the worst, but still, not jazzed with how dark the back is. That'll be fine. Snatch your boss. Ooh, yo, let's go. Hell yeah. Did I miss your redeem? Wait, what was your redeem bot? No. Oh, come on, please. Let me paint minis. Let me paint minis on the mini painting stream. Let me get you in there. This is your first time though, so I can put you in. Let me get you in the freshman rank. All right, Boniface 7. Thank you for joining the freshman rank of the official Nanners fan club. I'm no longer doing the spitty animation. I'm just popping back in. Get your hand. Definitely need a lot more work. You nerds. You nerds better not. I would like to paint at least a little bit more tonight, please. Please. These are for Trench Crusade. I'm gonna use them as what's it called? They're called the Wretched. They're effectively like human thralls to demons that exist to primarily be whips so that they squirt blood out so that their goetic masters can use it for like blood magic, demonic blood magic. They're pretty cool. Individually, they do very little. Their primary thing is just to get beaten to death by their own army. Well, beaten to near death. If they die, you don't lose a whole lot, mind you, but you do lose access to all their delicious, delicious free blood, which you want to keep. To be fair, I get the idea. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Fear and Hunger, but I think I could see that. Yeah, let's go. Dragonite's a cool Pokemon. I remember the one from the. I think they had the card from the movie. There was like a Dragonite promo you could get from the very first Pokemon movie, back when that was a brand new thing. That was pretty neat. Get the Halba paint. I'm imagining that there's no more points left. I assume that probably somebody might. I would like to paint for the last how much? I got 20 minutes of painting. I got 20 minutes of painting. Oh, I actually still hold on. I think I have an Ancient Mew on my paint. I have like 2 painting desks. Hold on. They do have their feet cut off, yeah. They do have their feet cut off. I think it's just because they're supposed to. The original model is just carrying like a big bloated like demon of kind of like gluttony and pain on its on like a big kind of like palanquin thing. Hold on. I legitimately think I have an Ancient Mew nearby. Hold on. Oh shit, I do. Hold on. Ox levels a shot. I think if I do it like. Ooh. That was already probably too much. Yeah, apparently. I don't know why I have that. I don't know why I have the Ancient Mew kicking around. Legitimately, if somebody else came into my workshop, you would have hours of wonder. It's just like a never-ending pile of wonder in here. It's just you get all kinds of crafty bullshit. Oh, we got an ad break. Here we go. Get a little bit on there. Let's see. And oh yeah, I didn't get the wrist on this guy. All right, back. It is a very cool card. It's such a neat idea. I kind of maybe they have. I was about to say it's kind of weird that they haven't revisited the idea, but I'm also extremely out of the loop for new Pokemon cards. Like whenever I see a new Pokemon card, it's like EX fucking some legend that came out in Sapphire and not Sapphire and fucking Scarlet and Violet, which I gave Pokemon so many second chances that when Scarlet and Violet came out, I just like no, and I just didn't get that one. Like I basically have been more or less playing Pokemon by obligation around the time of since X and Y. Yeah, I do have a bunch of whimsy and wonder. You can find like dead games and just like neat little minis and just like all kinds of cool TRPG books. I got some good shit in here. Go. Oh yeah, I gotta get the wrist and some stuff. Yeah, for X and Y were so. For me, the franchise peaked at Black and White. I haven't played Black and White 2, to be fair, but I've heard that's also pretty solid. I liked what they were doing. And then, like, X and Y were just kind of meh. Sun and Moon was kind of course correcting. I also really like the Ultra Beast, to be fair. I think the Ultra Beast conceptually, like, how about we make Pokemon that, like, we are not constrained by, like, what's considered, like, normal designs? Like, effectively, like, Pokemon with the limiters off. And they made some really bitchin' designs. Made some incredibly bitchin' designs. And then, like, Sword and Shield came out, and I was just like, this is technically the most evolved Pokemon, and I feel incredibly whelmed. I have never been more whelmed. Yeah, I enjoyed Black and White. So Black and White was kind of cool because it was like, prior to that, there was a story, but they really didn't have like, you know, like reoccurring NPCs and like plot buildups and like I don't, I'm not going to say it's like got the best story of all time because Pokemon is always kind of lacking in the plot department, but it was like, okay, they're doing stuff. That's neat. And they just didn't really follow up with the lessons, at least for the newer games. Like I said, I think Black and White 2 were considered to be like pretty good sequels. But they were just not available where I was at, so I never really got to play them a whole lot. Yeah, I started in Blue. Because here's the thing, I love monster raising games. I love raising me some monsters. Like, Digimon's very fun. The Digimon World 1 is... Fuck. Like, I like that game, but also fuck that game in equal measure. Digimon World, I think, is worth playing, but I was masochistic, where I really didn't use a guide. The closest thing I got to a guide was every now and then I would get like a spicy tip from chat, but otherwise I was effectively on my own. But like, dear God, that game is so fucking esoteric. Oh my God. Yeah, see, I got Blue when it was like the Pokemon phenomenon. That's the level of Pokemon entry I was at. Yeah. If I mention Digimon World 1 and if the name Monochromon means anything, then you will know my pain. You will know the realm of true agony with that money selling game. Yeah. Also, how you doing, Thunder Crusher? And hello, War Master. How you doing? Welcome. We're talking about the Digimon world. I imagine it was screaming. I imagine it's screaming. And how's you doing, Iron Spoon? Welcome. Yeah. So the thing is, like, my theory is that those games were made to sell guides. Where they didn't realize that competing with Pokemon on like the merits of being like, I don't think that was initially Digimon. Like, Digimon predates Pokemon a little bit, but it does. But I'm pretty sure those games were not intended to be like, yeah, we're gonna compete against, like, maybe in the US they were kind of like more pitted towards that. But like the idea of being like 8 years old, like getting Digimon World without a guide, you would have no idea what's going on. That game is dense. As an adult, I'm like, what the fuck is this nonsense? I like Cyber Sleuth. I actually really like Cyber Sleuth. I have not played the Hacker's Memory, the sequel. I thought it was a really cool game. It's budget Persona featuring Digimon, which is pretty fun. I say budget because it's a Vita game, and a lot of the game, you can tell it was a Vita game because, dear God, they reused so many environments, and a lot of the environments are like floating digital cubes. But the story was really cool. Also, Eaters. Like, the villain of Cyber Sleuth is one of my favorite enemy designs in any video game. Speaking about the idea of, like, really, like, chains loose. They are credible threats to Digimon. But, they look fucking alien in a really cool way. I didn't touch Survive. Oh, Digimon were absolutely masculine Tamagotchis. However, I did also own Tamagotchis. Like I said, I love monster raising games. I like Monster Rancher. Monster Rancher 2 is probably the one I've really played the most. I did play a lot of the card game. The Game Boy Color had a version of the Monster Rancher card game, which I don't know if that ever came stateside. But it was a pretty solid Game Boy Color RPG. Also, if you like Monster Rancher 2, there is an Ultraman crossover for the Switch. I think some other systems. It is Monster Rancher 2 with quality of life upgrades and Ultraman monsters. It's a weird combo, But like the quality of life upgrades are really, really fun. They're really, really good. So if you're just like, I like Monster Rancher 2, it's a shame there's no more games like it. It's still effectively Monster Rancher 2, but you get a lot of extra. You get a lot of extra fun with that. But yeah, so Digimon Survive is in the category of games like what was it, like Unicorn Overlord and that new like Fantasio game that came out, what's it called, Shin Megami Tensei 5, are games that I would like to play, but the life I lead as a VTuber and as a tabletop gamer means I do not have the time to play them. I think Digimon Survive sounds neat. I like the premise of it. It was, or if you would have got to me before VTubing, I would have absolutely played it. And I know that sounds weird because a lot of VTubers play video games that are in like their backlogs, but I'm a craft streamer effectively. And I also like doing war games and like playing war games and assembling minis during my off time. So I don't really play video games off stream. Like minus a couple. Like I've been playing Peglin just like a little bit. Peglin has been just like a little treat though. So yeah, like Rogue Trader, I was enjoying Rogue Trader, but I was realizing it would be streamed forever. I would be streaming that forever, and it's like I just kind of took an executive decision to kind of put that away for a bit. And it's not that like you can't do that as a VTuber or a streamer. People do. Like I know, like Hespera basically does nothing but play JRPGs, which if you go by conventional wisdom, is like streaming poison, because jumping into hour 30 of a 50-hour JRPG with no context is super disorienting. Some people make it work though. Yeah, I have heard that there's like a bunch of cool changes and stuff. I would like to revisit it one of these days. Like, I don't know when that one of these days will be. If that makes any. I hate that. I hate that line, but whatever. But like, it's just kind of what I do. It's like a sacrifice. I say it as a sacrifice and makes it sound way more poignant. It's not. It's just my priorities are shifted more to doing this than playing a video game, which I play cool video games on stream. I'm going back to Outer Wilds on Tuesday, but I have to keep it at like a reasonable level. I do think after Outer Wilds, I will be playing through Dawn of War. I think I want to do Dawn of War, probably just the campaigns for Blood Ravens, and then also just like the Chaos campaign in there. Probably none of the others. And then do Dawn of War 2. Maybe go back to Dawn of War 1 to get some of the other ones. Maybe. Yep. Doing pretty good on touch-up stuff. Yeah, I think I gotta do a little bit more wood. Let's go DVDs. Oh yeah. Also too, they did make it. I did finish Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium was a little bit of an exception, but Disco Elysium at the very least, like, okay, if it's hour 30 of a 40 50 hour JRPG, you're gonna have no idea. If you know nothing about Disco Elysium, you show up and you watch Harry try to put a gun in his mouth to threaten a crowd of people. Like, you don't need, like, context makes it so much sadder and more poignant, but you don't need context for that to be fun, I guess. You could still get a good like chuckle out of it, maybe the wrong word. You can have a good time watching that even if you have no idea exactly what's going on with that. Is Dawn of War 1? No, there's... Okay, maybe if it's only just Blood Ravens, I'll still do it. I effectively want to do a campaign with a story. I don't want to do, like, I know there's, like, cool, like, skirmish modes, and you got that cool battle map, but I want, like, a story campaign that I want to do. Can I feel a question or two? Fucking go for it. I do like talking shop, and I do like, talking about TRPGs, so go nuts on that. Oh yeah, no, the voices, legitimately the voice actor is so good, and I'm sad that he hasn't really done a whole lot out of Disco. I imagine that's one of those, like, this guy is like an untested voice actor. I said, like, he's just not attached to any big name projects, so they probably got him for a good rate. Does that happen sometimes? Like, Bloodborne's voice actors were all like British theater performers, which aren't like charging a stupid premium, but you get, like, you know, theater voice acting, which is still pretty good. But yeah. Ask away. My knowledge of tabletop RPGs is very focused on a very specific handful, but I'm willing to go for it. Yeah, the shocking spectacle. Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to touch up a couple little angles. Yeah, like the metal on there. If a Soulstorm campaign to discover the Codex of Stories. It's like if I'm just fighting random battles with no connective tissue, probably not. I don't know if there's much I could really get out of that. Because I am curious about the Blood Ravens. I know they get memed on a lot, and I know they're very fun and they steal a bunch of things. But I also heard their story is immense suffering, so I kind of want to see that. I do kind of want to see that. Type man. Oh, I could. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Persian medieval fantasy. This is not a Persian themed game, but I think if you're doing fantasy gangs, I really do think you should look at Blades in the Dark. It has a built-in setting, where the setting is like, and basically the big bad evil is one, and you're living in like the kind of like shitty criminal slums, trying to scrape your way around. But it's not too hard to separate the game from its setting. Arguably, the big thing is it has a very strong reliance on ghosts, which you could just kind of you could just kind of reflavor that to be like a different spiritual, like supernatural entity. I think if you're doing like if it is going to be really gang focused, like criminal focused, I think that would be the way to go personally. I also just like that. I just like that system a lot. It's one of my favorites. But I'm definitely biased. Definitely biased. Yeah, make them djinn. You could make them like, you could still have them be very ghost themed too. Like I don't think ghosts would be totally out of the realm for Persia. If anything, you could look up cool fun Persian ghosts. You could look up cool fun Persian ghosts. Find some cool stuff. The little wood bits around there. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. I don't know what games are specifically Persian themed though. Like yeah, like you might just want to bring your own fluff effectively to a game system that kind of does what you want to do. Well, the thing is, it is a game about like larceny and like stealing shit is a big potential thing you can do, but it's very much like fantasy Ocean's 11. So you got like the guy that beats people up, the guy who's a good talker, the guy who is like the guy who can pick the locks and stuff like that. You could play the same playbook like 5 times. It'd be doable. There's enough character customization that you would all be functionally different, but I would still recommend not going effectively all rogues. I would recommend not going to all rogues in that game. Not that there's exactly just like a vanilla rogue, but you know what I mean. It's a very cool game though. I haven't run it in years. Oh, I haven't run it. The last one I did was with like a bunch of Moshi siblings. Echo and Soya and Hachi and a couple of other people that I don't know if they're still VTubing at this point. It was a good mix though. Yeah, I should look into some of the other Powered by the Dark games as well, because I do really like the base system. Add some more. Okay. So yeah, I'll basically probably just eventually look at like what would give me the most like campaign for my playthroughs. Because I also don't want to get too committed, because I do need to see if it's a good like effectively I need to find out if I can still be fun and chatty while playing Dawn of War. Like if I go too pro zone focus on the battle, it's not going to be great, because I am primarily a Zatsudon streamer to a certain degree. I do have Scum and Villainy, which I have not looked into at all. That was one of those games I'm like, someday I will run you, and then someday never came. It's a lot I gotta do. Yeah, because I mean, if it is just sci-fi Blades in the Dark, I'm probably down for it. Like the idea is sound. Oh, what's that? Oh, see, that's kind of the thing though. Is I like the factions and stuff. Like I really like the gang system of Blades in the Dark. It's really cool. Like I like the fact so. Besides having like a character sheet for your character, the party collectively has a gang sheet. Which is nice because, like, here's the thing. You will probably eventually lose characters. Like they'll either get too much heat or they'll get arrested. They'll probably die. The end goal is technically for your particular PC to get enough money to retire, which is very, very fun. But it also means that like if your PC dies, it's like you still have like the stuff for the gang, and you could just roll up a new character and slot in. And like also the fun thing is like when you're in jail. A lot of games when you're in jail, you're effectively dead. There is a whole separate jail system for Blades in the Dark, where like you still really can't play your character, but you can like make connections for your gang and get resources and like build. You could basically build gang territory in jail, like how there's like those like big kind of like infamous prison gangs, like the ones that are like international. Ship and crew. That makes sense, honestly. It's considered that you're going to be a lot more mobile. I could see basically transplanting that idea from like your gang to a ship. Plus, you could get some like real tangible upgrades, like fucking like thrusters and whatnot. There we go. Talk a bit. You say that. Weirdly enough, I struggle to like talk and play video games like I can talk and paint, which I know a lot of people think the opposite. Hey, no, these are horribly maimed humans. How you doing? But no, I actually think my video game Zatsudan is much weaker than my painting. I can not that I'm not thinking about what I'm doing, but I can kind of mostly autonomously paint. Like I don't need to be like, all right, I'm painting the shoulder. The shoulder painting just kind of happens. My hands are doing the work. And like usually the thing I need to do is like I'll be like, okay, I want to get a little bit more paint for the butt. Okay, I paint the butt, and then I can just kind of do that. It's not gonna be perfect. I think I'm okay, but like I can tell just by like metrics and just like the rate of chat that definitely like the painting streams were more popular. People like those more. They're more chattable. Numbers are bigger. So like I mean not that I have to be like everything is about numbers, but like that's a good indication about what you nerds like. And hey, I like, controversial opinion, I like painting minis. I know, right? I'm sure you're all shocked. I do like painting minis, which is why I do a lot more like 3 mini painting streams a week. Also just because like, you know, sometimes work is rough and I like to have a Saturday. Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes like I have like work is tiring and it's like, it's nice just to do a painting stream on a Saturday so I can like plan shit. But yeah. So, yeah, effectively, yeah. So, but for me, I can tell that I'm definitely not as good at playing video games and chatting as I am painting and. I do notice that. Is it the end of the world? Nah, not really. But it is noticeable for me personally. But whether you guys agree with that is personal, you know, subjective opinion, stuff like that. I was looking over his tour myself. Hey, yeah, let's go. Yeah, it makes sense. Also, it is my niche. I'm going to be real. If you want to see a VTuber play video games, you're spoiled for choice. I'm not gonna say that like I think I bring interesting games to the table. However, it's hard to find people that are going to paint a whipped, mutilated, ass out guy. And with that, I'm going to have to end the stream because it do be getting late. Yeah, I guess decent is a. I think I'm an okay video game player, but yeah, no. If you want to get real spice, if you want to get like a really good player, that does becomes the other thing. It's me, the ass man. Well, how's it go? Okay, there we go. How's it going? All right, so we did paint some minis. Thank you all for coming. I had a lot of fun. Schedule wise, the raid free. Schedule wise for next week. I'm basically probably thinking a similar week, except for Tuesday, I will be playing Outer Wilds. I will be painting me. The wonderful Sir Nicholas did a 3D print of me, so on Wednesday, the goal is to paint myself, so that should be fun. So yeah, and then for the movie, I'm probably leaning towards Mirror Mask, but I'm not sure on that. So, everybody on the YouTube side, I will catch you later. Bye, YouTube people. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming, nerds. All right, and then...